Well, we are going to see. Okay, so we're going to
Ooh.
see Marisa and Ryu. So these are now two characters that placed pretty highly last week. But there were some changes in this patch, and I do not know what they are. Like I said, I just got home, so I'm excited to see what they are. I'm not sure these two characters changed at all, but so far, starting pretty solid.
Yeah, well, obviously Marisa did not get touched, so there's that. But I think maybe a little bit about Ryu, but I don't think much. Nothing crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, it's gonna be Marisa trying to get out of the corner, tail this time. You know, we're gonna see. Can Emmy get out? I hope so. I'm not looking so great. Ooh, wait.
Ooh. Yeah, it was a good attempt to get out. I mean, that's going to be the biggest problem, right? Marisa definitely has some issues on defense and with the anti-airing, so neutral jump super good in that case, and clearly was able to hold on to that corner. So, reason why we haven't been seeing as much Marisa lately, but you got to get that pressure going, which is what we're trying to see from Emmy.
Oh my, Emmy is just throwing haymakers right now for the fin. Oh no, you eat that. You got to eat that, man. Oh, Emmy is in a lead right now, throwing big fists here. Okay. I mean, gonna slow it down a little bit. You got full bar. You don't need to throw too much here. You gotta be a little safe. And oh, the chin check. Okay, Emmy. Okay.
Yeah. I do like that a lot. It's so hard to catch that vertical angle with Marisa anti-airs. I mean, it's not like it's impossible, but I think that's a much safer option if you do expect that they're going to be throwing something out. Unfortunately, gets the jump over with a jump roundhouse. That's going to hurt super bad.
That's a cash out right there. We're gonna send Emmy to about half health here, maybe a little less, but that does not do anything to Marisa. This character can land some big damage. Level 3 we've seen after the kick can just straight up kill you, and we're seeing a start here. Oh, let me go! Oh no, to the ground.
Oh no, attempted Oki right there. I mean, you could have seen maybe like a drive rush forward and there's something, but just really expecting maybe something on wake up. I mean, the patience is good. We see a pretty patient playstyle, and again, we're seeing a lot of really good options against the jump ins. One more, not able to get any sort of pickup or anything like that, so they just need to find one more hit.
You just said it. The one hit, the DP there. I will say I don't know what stance it's necessarily called with Marisa, but with the almost the turtle crouch right there, blocking up the hit and bouncing in him. It's working really well in this matchup.
Yeah, we've really got to start seeing attempts to not throw out options in the air. They've especially been being used as an anti-air a lot. You can also like land and block that right there. So. Oh, actually just jumped over that time, and that does work if you do manage to hit that angle, because none of the armored options or the parry are gonna work.
Yeah, you can't quite be just good old fashioned Ryu footsies here, but we're seeing bar quite low on Ryu. Like, oh, there it is. Nom, give me that. Punch the face, and now we're seeing. Oh, Emmy's just gonna go wild here. Yup. Give me that, boy. Oof.
All right, that is looking considerably better. So far, we've had to see Emmy play kind of on the back foot a lot of the time, and obviously Marisa can like 3-touch you still, no problem at all. 2-touch if you're not doing super well, but making really good reads once again with like kind of every armor option.
Oh, and he keeps going. You're just reading the future right now. Honestly, give me the script. That was. The Emmy is just, these armor moves are just doing so much work, but real throw loops? I think so, but again, the side switch to get out with the armor move is really putting work for Emmy. Dex needs to find a way around that.
Oh, big conversion in the corner, willing to burn out for this. The level 3 was gonna, I mean, obviously it's enough, but it would have burned out regardless, so just making sure you spend 100% of everything, try to close this out. And once again, I believe today, and somebody can tell me if I'm wrong on that, I believe today, once again, we are 1st to 2 in pools, and then 1st to 3 for top 8, so that does mean that it's match point for Dexsal.
Okay, good point. Yeah, keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for who's for anyone watching. See what they would score right now. And Dex slowing it down here. I like this pace. You know, Marisa's got these big opening moves. You want to kind of keep it away, but you're getting grabbed, going down to the ground. And level 3 on Marisa's gonna be kind of scary. And he's got some. Oh my goodness.
Honestly, Dexsal's just pressing too many buttons. I really think patience could be the name of the game here. Or honestly, even just trying to mash reversals that would work a little bit better. Because right now, it's just been a lot of swinging in armor. It's been a huge portion of kind of how a lot of this aggression started. In the air as well, like I said, it just keeps running its armor. Nice DP!
I like that. Okay. Dex, talk to him. Maybe level 1 just to really get ahead of you. You're burning and you want to. Yeah, there it is. Level 1. Not going to kill though, Marisa. Emmy, oh, hesitation on the side switch. There was a hesitation on that side switch, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit. That was a really weird option. Wake
that. Oh, and we're heading to the next match too. Okay, we got Pinky versus Hugis. Hugis, I think that's how you say that.
Is it Hugis Mucus? I don't know. I don't know how to say anybody's name. I think it's gotta be Hugis. but your guess is as good as mine. Regardless, though, it's an A.K.I, which is sick. We haven't seen very many of those at all.
No, especially against Bison. I mean, this character, we've seen a lot of Bison in general, but less so here, per se. I think there was a week where there was a Bison came through. But anyway, right now, A.K.I is putting a workshop on saying, do you know what I do? Because everyone knows Bison does, but do you know what A.K.I does? Because it's a checkup sometimes.
I don't think anybody knows what A.K.I does. I don't even think A.K.I players know what A.K.I does, to be 100% honest. We need some proof in here. No, I'm just kidding. Honestly, yeah, no, A.K.I still, even though she did get some nice buffs in, I guess, the start of this season, she still is like so uncommon. She's just weird. But right now, this is the good part of A.K.I. When she gets stuff going, it's hard to stop it.
Yeah, no, this is where it gets really scary. Especially in I mean, again, both these characters. Wow, that was a crazy stop in that. Oh my god. Okay, go off. I will say though, the thing is, both these characters not great out of corners. So they both are very good at pushing each other in a bad position. They both suck at getting out of it.
Yeah, that's honestly, I feel like that is the biggest difference maybe between some of the best characters in the game and then the characters that are like, I mean, not to say that Bison is one of the best characters in the game, but the characters like slightly below is usually kind of their defense and being able to get out. So like, this is certainly an offense-based game. The damage can also be unreal in this like matchup, or it can be like relatively low based on kind of what starters they end up hitting. And right now we're seeing the big combos. Oh no, went for a bait right there.
He didn't quite find the mark, but oh, what will you do? But no bar. This is that's where you want to get in. But A.K.I has these great poke tools that force you away. Get off of me. Let me go, and you will get poisoned and exploded for that.
Ooh, didn't quite get the anti right there. It's scary though, because honestly, like one jump in over any of the whips is gonna be like GG basically at this point. But we're not seeing the opportunity. We're seeing the rush down, so you don't even have to do that, and does set up the poison on the ground.
This is the poison. Look at the combos. Maybe a couple frames off. Didn't quite hit. Oh, DI, hold this. Now we get to see the Bison combo coming out here. Maybe level 2 to finish off. No, just gonna try to find what he can do with the bomb here. Oh, the bomb was right there.
Yeah, I love that air-to-air as an anti-air. Now we're going to see, once again, just kind of like a slip away, trying to catch some buttons being pressed, but just a lot of drive impact in that situation. So I'd love to see something to bait that. Maybe you could even go for the command grab a little bit late, although we're going to have to see that in a different set, because that was a quick 2-0 from, I'm just going to know what we're getting into. But Huge Mucus is back, and we're going to be fighting against Jimmy, so we got to see these two characters before, but this is where it starts to get scary.
Yeah, this is where we get scared. Jimmy, oh my, okay, we're fast forwarding. Jimmy, the Marisa, we're gonna see kind of that pressure we talked about. You're in the corner, unhand me. You know, looking like one more guess, and you guessed wrong. You failed the test.
Just going for the command grab, just for style points. I do truly appreciate that. But yeah, that was looking really fast. The classic Street Fighter speed up. It's like a signature Street Fighter thing now. Ever since 5, it's like, yeah, we're just gonna be used to it. Nice anti-air. I love that as an anti-air, but it's really hard to make work consistently. But you get that Oki.
We do, and we see now, even though, Jimmy's now burnt out though, this is where Mucus can really pop off and show you what the deal is. We're talking about this A.K.I, this pressure, we see this jab pressure, but Jimmy's saying, nope, step back. Still, you gotta find a way to keep Marisa in corner. Marisa's out. The beast is out.
Yeah, jumping over A.K.I.'s head is a terrible, terrible thing to try to deal with as A.K.I. Went for the, oh, no, wait, that looked like it was a reset for a second. I don't even actually understand how that juggle worked right there, and I played Marisa. But regardless, okay, great combo to finish things off. That was one thing that we didn't get a chance to see in the previous match with Marisa, with those half-life combos, and after surviving through a burnout as well.
Yeah, no, that was where it gets really scary. You see the Marisa, you give one opportunity to get her out of the corner. You know, please, just let me out once, and you can die for that. Truly, we saw right there that juggle. We don't understand, but Jimmy's showing us something.
Yeah, both these characters are going to kind of have these similar moments, which we actually have seen them both have these like really dominant kind of rounds, or at least the start of the rounds. But the big thing is just the Marisa damage. I mean, damage is huge for both, but Marisa, it doesn't take anything special. It just takes like the raw stray hits.
Yeah, you get hit once or twice and you're losing that round loss. We're seeing, but hey, A.K.I put some numbers down. We gotta talk about the other side here. A.K.I is a cannon as well with this damage, and we saw there, just couldn't get away. Tried the best, but Jimmy could not get away from that.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay, exactly what I was about to talk about. Oh, did not delay the jump enough. You do get a safe jump off that, but the problem is the timing is perfect for a grounded opponent, so you got to delay just barely based on how they're standing. Nice! Stand medium kick, I think that was, just to kind of interrupt. Oh, no! Dash forward!
Ooh, big counter there. Gonna get in the corner for right now, but Marisa's gonna try to keep you in there. Poison's still on, but oh, we're seeing that move. The stance is just so good. You cannot DI that. We're gonna learn that today.
Oh, and the drive rush and just the low, just the tiny little poke. Sometimes it's all it takes. It's always scary, you know, after the drive rush, you're just like, all right, are they going for the command grab? And we've only seen like one reset into the command grab so far, which is just enough to make you fear it.
Yeah, that's all you need is that one thing in the back of your head. You can go, okay, now it's a mental stack. Stacks on top of it. We're seeing now the Marisa just throwing these haymakers out here. Just be like, hey, stay in there. Don't come too close. But now you can actually maybe convert this. Try to get a little bit more. You want level 3 before you catch out here, if you can.
Ooh, gets the little bit of the setup. I'm not sure if there was supposed to be one more hit right there or not, but didn't really get any Oki, and this is going to be it. Easy death. Boom, boom, and that is a quick 2-0. But honestly, it was weird. It was like a quick 2-0 where I felt like both sides were having like
just those situations where game starts, drive rush, unhand me. What's going on? Like, what? I'm dead. Like, if 2 or 3 of those, you're gone. It's over. We're seeing actually Manon, the third grapple I didn't even mention, is similar to that trait. But Juri is scary. She's fast.
Yes, and exactly like that, being able to whiff punish by drive rushing backwards. I think like we see that a lot with Juri. Also, side note, EC actually used Manon, I believe, in bracket before, so this is definitely a matchup that they know, which is kind of rare.
That's some interesting knowledge. I think unless Hands knows that, Hands gonna end up in a situation where they don't realize. They're like, why are my tricks not working? It's well, because he knows his character quite well. So you're gonna have to learn today about what you can do. And I don't know if Hands plays Juri, so you might be onto something here. It might be a very knowledge check, really.
I am pretty glad as well that we're still seeing OnlyHandz sign up with the name Stroke This and OnlyHandz. I think that there are hilarious names.
Devious one, truly.
Devious is a great word, but nice the parry, and then Manon being such a parry monster. If you can land great parries, they give you the metal, they give you the damage if you've already got medals, everything about them, but that's going to be a nice reaction to the DI.
Great reaction, yeah, as you said. Now we're going to probably see potentially one more hit from Juri, and you're probably going to get a crash out into level 3, I think, to some extent. If not, though, if Manon can find some more pokes here, but yeah, smartly enough, Izzy's just backing up, and there it is. It's probably going to be, level 2, okay, hold on. Custom combo time.
Gotta flex, don't drop it. If you drop it now, oh no, you could have definitely killed. You had another bar. That was interesting. I feel like that went into a reset unnecessarily, but now look at this. Gets hit with the reset. This is death. This should be death. Just no, you just needed a command grab. Oh wait, no, there's only 2 medals. I don't even know if that was enough, but one more hit.
What? Oh my, there's no way you do that. After 2 misses, you go for, nope, I gotta go for 3. I gotta go for the triple sweep. Wow, okay. Oh my goodness.
That was a lot of spaghetti in that. But, I mean, of course, like most Manon matches, if you go to a 3rd round, it starts to get better and better for Manon. But that was just a huge set of drops. I feel like both sides could have killed. Nice using level 1 to kind of get out of there. Going to get rid of some of that corner spacing. And OnlyHandz has to... Oh, try again!
Hey! Really doesn't want to go to corner here, saying, I'm not going there. I don't care what you do, I'm not going there. But now we're burned out. And he has a little bit of bar here. We're going to see a run and drive impact, I think, is what we're going to be seeing here. But whoa! The legs! I mean, Hands is... Like, the name is... Sure, but we're seeing a lot of legs come out here. But this might be where it ends.
Yeah, assuming no drop. We've already seen a potential combo drop in the previous rounds. But finally makes it, like you said, a liar. Not OnlyHandz, only legs right now. Only legs, actually, in this match for sure. Manon versus Juri.
Yeah, there's a lot. They do not skip leg day the way these ladies are playing, and they are. It is a very aggressive match. Usually you'd think you want to kind of keep the grappler away, but Izzy knows what the capabilities of Manon are, as you mentioned. So running down and finding every opening that Izzy can.
Oh, nice parry. We actually saw that. I mean, we saw the beautiful perfect parry early from OnlyHandz, but now proving that they can turn it around as well. And we just haven't been able to see OnlyHandz stop a lot of these raw drive rushes, which obviously is very difficult to do against Juri, especially if your character doesn't have like the most amazing normals in the world. But there it is again.
Yeah, Juri, as they say, is that one of, people talk about DJ a lot with the drive rush, but Juri is just this. It's almost a quick turn away, just the way she can get in there with the drive rush and do a medium punch, medium crouching punch into just a plethora of combos as well as a throw. And we're just seeing now just the hopscotch. She's playing over Manon's head. Manon, what will you do to answer this?
Oh, they both neutral jumped. I love that read from both of them, but OnlyHandz has to find a way out. Does not get punished for the drive impact, but does get put into burnout. And honestly, if you spend level 2 here, that is a guaranteed chip kill if he knows. Oh, the combo. No, gonna raw level 3. Almost unnecessary, but that should be enough to close it out by a huge amount.
I think Izzy learned from last time, doesn't want to let it go to around 3 because before they could have level 3 before the kill, but they were like, hey, I'll do some level 2. I know they're not even good. That's the worst part. I lose to Jamie. I'm like, I shouldn't.
Wow.
Geef!
We were super wrong. I was going to throw that out there. But you know what? That is cool. And actually seeing the nerf Geef on day 1 of the nerf, that's a little bit of a rip, but still a shout out for continuing to play Geef.
Absolutely. I mean, the nerf wasn't too bad. I mean, we got people saying that it's the worst thing ever, but I don't think this is going to be too much of a change. At the end of the day, you know, Jewelman is going to be sitting there close enough to you. It is a big body. Boy, you're not playing that foot on me. It wasn't that one more time. Good God. Oh, wait. SPD? No.
Ooh, the jump back. It's good that was in a neutral jump, which we see a lot, obviously, from Honda players. Ooh, does manage to get the hit once releasing the parry. But yeah, that neutral jump can be nasty in this matchup. I mean, obviously you can get anti-aired, but there's just a lot of things that Geef does that do not like neutral jumps.
Absolutely. And yeah, I think the only thing that we'll go back to what changed was, I think in this matchup won't matter too much because Jewelman's going to be getting close. Jewelman does not want to be sitting too far away from you. It's 2 big bodies. That knee will not matter. These guys are getting close and physical.
Ooh, tried for the parry, but it didn't even matter if it was perfect parry or not. It's gonna be SPD after anyway. That's kind of scary though. You're gonna have to deal with that mix now every single time, and that's just a pure AA.
Okay, I like the Larry to sync it off of me here. You know, don't let Honda get all over you. Kind of the play this matchup. And you can do that.
Oh, media overhead as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is just all the Jewelman tech coming out all in a row. Oh, and gets rid of that level 3. This should be enough by a gigantic margin. Didn't even need to spend the bar. And good stuff. I mean, that was looking really back and forth, but that last round was all Jewelman.
Absolutely, yeah. We're seeing the different ways that they're playing the game. It looked like for a second there. This is classic that we see in any fighting game. You don't know how to deal with this, I'm gonna keep doing it. The butt slams weren't dealt with correctly, so Jewelman's like, all right, here's 3 more. And we're seeing now, it looks like maybe Savage is missing on some key details of what Honda does, and he's just eating a lot of damage for it.
A lot. That drill always looks like it's not going to work, but that's a great pickup. Now match point for Jewelman. Again, this is a match to get into top 8, still first to 2. We gotta see SavageLocust get a lot more of those like really good defensive reads, because that's honestly what they've been finding a lot of SPDs.
Absolutely. I honestly want to say I'm no Zangief player here, but I do think maybe throwing Larry at neutral might not be terrible because you're not going to get poked by any projectiles from Jewelman. So maybe it's the play here, but wow, good job to avoid that. Oh, incorrect guess after the parry there. Gonna eat so much for this.
Boom. What's the mix? Okay, just wait for a little bit of a check. Oh, this should be enough. Da-da-da, and boom. Just was not able to get out of that corner. SavageLocust they had a really good showing for a bit, but then they just weren't able to, I guess, find it. I was kidding. All right. Matchup is here. So yes, this does look like this is going to be Tayson versus Zombie, which 2 weeks ago I learned it's pronounced Tayson, like the chicken. So we're going to see Zombie with the Blanka, and we've seen a good amount of Blanka, but mostly from Ruffian, who's not here. So this could be the Blanka for this week.
That is true. Zombie saying, you know, I might be dead, but this run is still very much alive, and Ruffian's not here to take my place, so I'm going to show you what's up. And we're seeing now the pressure that Blanka can have in these matches for these characters who want to play a little bit slower. Tyson's like, hey, I got a fireball. I'd like to maybe use my moves, but Blanka just throws the chessboard sometimes. Get out of here with that.
Really good anti-air so far. Just trying to control this speed. Zombie, a much, I would say, faster and more aggressive player than Ruffian of this character. And you can see right there, willing to like burn out, willing to kind of go the entire distance. And I mean, did a great job that round. But really, if you can hold fast against that type of pressure, that's when you get your really big, huge comeback opportunity. Tayson, though, going to be the one on the offense this time.
Absolutely, we're seeing, you know, how we'll block it out of corner. It looks like Blanka's going to find a way to jump out there and push it back to neutral a little bit, but Tayson not let him go. We'll go back to the other corner then. Okay, you want to get this one? We'll go to the other one. Just these great block strings right now, forcing him kind of just to respond to, but finds one way in Zombie, getting a huge chunk of damage there.
I felt like that was almost a genius decision, going for the drive rush into the DP to try to beat the Rainbow Ball, but unfortunately the Rainbow Ball won, and now we're in this situation. We're burnt out for Tayson. We're going to see a lot of damage. There's 3 bars, so we're just going to go straight into it, and I'm never good at guessing whether this is enough or not, especially with Blanka combos. They're weird.
Blanka combos are weird. We got the... Oh! It's enough, though. Looks like we gambled high. The Blanka ball was enough. Maybe that small... little Blanka ball mid combo might have been just that teetering point to get that win, but that is game 1 for Zombie.
Very fast game 1, just out of the gate. We really need to see Tayson either try to play more aggressive or really get down these offensive patterns and like play better defense. Right now we're seeing aggression as the option. We're gonna go for 1 throw and nice just little overhead just to check, but so hard to stop the Rainbow Ball. You're like, is it gonna land on me? Is it gonna go behind me? Is it gonna go in front of me? Never know.
You never know. They got the 3 different strengths here, so we can go different directions. But right now, looks like Tyson's got to read kind of on the gameplay. Oh my goodness, this damage crazy. But Zombie's got you in the corner. What will you do, Tayson? How will you respond?
Pressing buttons, it looks like. Ooh, went for the parry on the DI. Didn't get the perfect parry though. That would have maybe been it. They decided to spend some bar, so they still got to get out of this corner. Oh, the double jump. So things are just going weird now. We're going a little bit into spaghetti territory. Yeah,
Zombie is hopping around, but wake up, OD, Blanka ball. There's the grab. Who does that?
Oh, the first time. You've got to save your gimmicks for the perfect moments, and that was a perfect moment. We are looking at 3 rounds straight for Zombie at the moment. Tayson, like I mentioned, getting 2nd place, then 3rd place in a row, is looking to potentially go to losers a little bit early this week, but has an opportunity. Oh, except for getting hit by those deep Blanka or Rainbow Balls is tough. It's a lot of damage.
And Zombie has just been calling all these options here. This might potentially be a... Oh, this might be it. I don't want to guess. I don't want to say will it kill here, but this might be... I can't guess.
No.
No, you don't think so?
I'm going to say no this time. Yeah. That was a lot, but it's still a really tough to come back for situation. Zombie basically working on a perfect here. And I mean, you've got to try something. You do have full meter. That's going to be the one big advantage. And hitting that overhead, that's a first start and going straight into that level 3.
You have to, of course. You know, you don't want to go for one more loop. Maybe burn yourself up because Blanka ball. So you got to try to make something magical happen here. But Blanka is a tricky character. Does Tayson have a read maybe? What's going to happen? Goes for a little bit of pressure there, but doesn't want to commit too hard. Zombie, can he find one more hit? Or will Tayson take it down? The throw.
Oh, that's a great start. It's a great start. Oh, this is so scary, but just the crouching medium punch is enough to scoop up the normal. The comeback was getting close. I think one more hit, especially in that corner.
That's the one advantage you get going in here. It's Rashid. Okay. I think this is the one character I'd say that's pretty good against Grappa. It's very hard to hold Rashid down. That's what Marisa wants, and Rashid is saying no. Not today, my lady.
Well,
Marisa, gotta watch out so far. Oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe today, at least for the start of this. Great parry though, a really good option against that safe jump that's super common after that knockdown, the DT motion move, which I'm blanking on the name of right now, but yeah, this can be really tough. Having to find your way through the projectiles that Rashid throws that are just so much better against tall characters and characters that happen to be brawlers, which currently does not seem to be an issue for Jimmy, but in the rest of this set, that is gonna be a kind of main point of contention for exactly like that.
Yeah, it's going to be the way out, but again, the one thing about Rashid is keeping you kind of guessing where you're going to jump into. But if you're so close that jumps don't really matter, you can't really do the fireball. This looks like it might be it right here. Oh, goodness, what a cleanup. But Ocho's got this. I believe in the Ocho play here.
Yeah, they've been hitting things. They just haven't been able to get the full conversions off of them yet. And the Oki from Rashid can be great. So many good knockdown options, great damage as well. But so far, it's just been Jimmy. I mean, we saw that beautiful punch with the crouching medium punch, just able to play that neutral so well. Finally, we're going to see one of these DP hit, and the potential zoning game starting again.
Yeah, Jimmy's catching Ocho right now, trying to get away. These defensive options are not the right ones, and Jimmy's getting so much damage right there. You see the fireball. Not today, buddy boy. Hold this damage. This might be it. No, doesn't want to cash out there. But Ocho made a good guess. Just not quite what we needed right there, and gets eliminated for that round.
And one thing that I've seen is in guaranteeing kills twice in a row now. We've seen Jimmy go for the phalanx into the command grab. I wonder if that's the optimal meter build. If anybody in chat knows, I just really like chat, I think. But nice, use the parry to get out of that corner, and that should wall just barely. Cool little pickup.
I like that. We're getting some start here, Ocho. This where the perfect parry might be the end of his turn, but no! Punish got a grab. I see everyone. Level 2 by Rashid. This is what everyone fears. Didn't get changed his patch, but wow! The grab. Whoa, we're setting it back! Oh, it stopped!
Oh my goodness, what an option! 2 great options in a row! I can't actually believe that, but still, Ocho is going to continue with the pressure, and that should be an A combo. No! Misses the pickup because that does happen to me so many times. You go backwards, and unfortunately now they're going to be taking a lot of damage. They got the best Oki possible with the overhead ender. That should be enough, and that is going to be a 2-0 for Jimmy.
Absolutely, we started that with the unhand me, we ended with the unhand me. We survive, you know, so we'll see what happens, but we're gonna hop into this one with Zombie versus Izzy here.
Well, I'll tell you who's on the offense already, which is Izzy, and they, oh no, immediately they get out. We've seen a really good rainbow ball usage from Zombie the entire day so far. Unfortunately, not going to get the opportunity. Ooh, big drop, but they try to go for the punish, and they still get the cancel into the projectile just to make it a little safer.
Izzy given the toes right now. I don't know if Izzy is able to just find these options here, but oh, Zombie saying, hold up, pause the momentum for a second. Drivers, that would have been crazy, but oh, Izzy able to close it on out there. Here goes round 1.
A lot of really confident jumps coming out from Izzy. There are so many good anti-airs from Blanka for every angle, but Juri, pretty annoying, got the dive kick, got the jump heavy punch that is being used a lot right now as I'm saying it, to make the anti-airs a little bit more difficult. And look at that, making the EX up a ball whiff as well, and now we going for the install just to prove me wrong, and I love to see it. Are we gonna get a reset?
Yeah, this is where it gets scary, and we're seeing now, one more opening there, and Zombie's looking a little bit scared here. Oh, the try came back to reset, and the perfect, oh, you did not have to do that.
Did not have to do it, but it was a statement. That was great stuff. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a reset within the level 2, but it didn't even matter because the pressure just continued. And so Izzy taking an easy first game. Finally, we're starting to see a few more of these anti-airs hit. There's just so many options for Blanka. You got to find the right ones against this weird aerial, I don't know, play style.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing, you know, Izzy's making it look easy right now with this this neutral they're playing. Uh-oh, I might have just cursed it. You're burnt out against Blanka. Here comes the funny setups. This is Blanka Chan's gonna go crazy on you here. This might be a, oh, that is it. Oh my, that round went really fast.
Yeah, that was it for sure. Didn't even spend bar, could have spent bar there as well, but that was just, if you get hit by, I mean, that wasn't even a light, that was like a stand medium kick meaty into the like electricity into the full combo. And we're gonna see another option here. Are we gonna see a setup into the doll? No, we're just gonna see the Oki. Again, not really prioritizing doll Oki here from Zombie, just trying to go for normal stuff.
Yeah, I think the ways on the air grab, that's a they both have air grabs. These characters have a lot of similarities actually, if you think about it. And the way they're playing it, it feels like it almost, not a mirror per se, but the way they have these aggression moments is just, God, how do you get out of this? Oh, and you do that. Okay, talk to him, I guess.
I did not know that Blanka had an air grab. Am I an idiot? How did I not know that? That's crazy. Well, I mean, came into play here. They really showed me.
Blanka has all the funny tools in the game. He definitely has some funny little guys there, and he definitely can make you look a little silly. But you know, Zombie's locked in. This is all business right now. We're seeing a little 3 on both sides. Let's see if he wants to catch out. Oh, we see level 2. Oh, there it is, level 2 coming out.
Oh, finally. I like that they both got an opportunity to show their skill with the install. We're going to immediately set up the doll and just a little bit left. Oh, but nice projectile, using it kind of as like a footsies tool. And there's a lot of whips going on, but not a lot of punishing.
Absolutely, yeah. Ooh! As you just said that, a big whiff, particularly as you know, you prepare, that's kind of what's going to happen there. But oh, we're getting hit now. This is where the grab loose might start. No, just able to put a ton of pressure here. And oh, you can't jump today. This is where it gets scary now. Oh, the wrong guess. You're playing a gambling game, it feels like. And the foot to the face.
Oh, my goodness. That's like a forward roundhouse to beat straight ball. And that is, of course, top 8. This is our first match of top 8, so it is going to be a first 2-3. But wow, yeah, that was a really nice way to both get out of the corner and then kind of hold Zombie in that corner.
Absolutely, and yeah, as you see the roundhouse, just keep you know, check it up. After all that pressure, you're thinking, is it my turn? Can I play now? Juri saying, nope, not yet, little bro. You gotta wait a little bit longer. So Zombie, a little patience there is going to be the end of that one, but really good pace right now. We see Zombie wants to kind of play the game plan, but unfortunately, Juri's just kind of stopping it at every point that they can.
Oh, I like this. Finally baiting one of the parries. We haven't seen too many empty jump throws work out today so far, but a lot of people trying the parries. Oh no, the wake up parry puts them in a burnout, and that is just barely in time for the stun. With no drop, this is easily enough, and they don't even need to finish that combo. So Zombie getting on the board just slightly.
Yeah, absolutely. That's where it gets scared. Blanka hits you with DI. It's kind of sometimes the GG go next. Blanka chance there to do this damage. It's one thing that hasn't changed since the season. He still does a lot of damage in corner. Zombie is a very good Blanka, but Easy is finding these ways to keep putting Zombie in the corner. And, you know, even when Easy isn't, they're working towards you put you in corner.
I really like the parries that we're starting to see out of Zombie. It's one of the only options that's going to catch all these options, but we're going to start seeing empty jump throw almost certainly. I think coming out of Easy, if it even gets to that point right now, they're just rushing it down.
Yeah, the layers, we get to that point of the prepare, but oh my god, Easy. Ooh, he's burnt out though, but I don't think you want to cash out fully. Maybe? Yeah, you know what? Hey, no time's been better. You're cashing out here. We're going to see what happens. The ball's pretty low. And Juri could go for burnout as well, too. Easy could go for some burnout accuracy, too.
That seems like a ridiculously huge risk. I would be very scared to do that. I mean, you are in burnout. You've got the opportunity to like make this comeback, but oh, chip. And now look at that. Gonna have to go back in with no meter while Easy is able to hold on to 2 bars. So could immediately go into level 2 for the install. Just like one conversion is gonna lead into a terrible situation.
Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe you might want maybe impatience, maybe just, you know, just you feel like you're down and out and about. You got to find a way out there, but didn't need necessarily that round. Maybe some information grabbing would have been a bit smarter there. But now Easy's in the corner. Is this where Zombie's able to turn it around here? Oh no, he's out of the corner.
Oh no, jump heavy punches landing so many times. It's like we need a count. Next Easy set, I'm gonna need chat to help me count all the jump heavy punches, but they're just landing over and over. We are seeing Zombie really not like just accept the pressure from that.
Yeah, it looks like already this might be it. We'll talk about the match for this ends. Maybe cinematic, I don't know. I think this might be it. I don't want to be the doomer. I don't want to be doomer. Is it? Ooh, it is. It is.
I was not going to guess that one either. That was, I think that one might have been a little bit close. I don't know. I don't know why. I still, after a year of playing time, and I think registered a little bit late. So I would love to see Ruffy in there. We're going to have to wait another week to see that back. But I do think we're going to be moving into our next match, which is going to be Jewelman and Jimmy.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. The big smacks here, the big moves. And we're seeing Jimmy start off with a right hook, left hook, good nights, all the way to corner. Now how we respond, Jewelman? How we respond to this pressure?
Just wait. It looks like. All right, gets thrown. All right, good throw tech. Now gets an opportunity, but just barely out of range of the drive rush and the stand medium punch. So it's gonna. I like it. This is interesting from Jimmy. Whoa, just backed up so far. That should be it, I think. Oh no, I think it could have been it with the connection of that forward roundhouse, but it was not gonna connect.
That's what what you're mentioning. The backup actually might have been the precursor to what happened there. Just too far ahead, but it doesn't matter. Jimmy gonna swing through and fall with that punch.
Yeah, there are a lot of options that Marisa has against either like Blanka ball or headbutt or butt slam because of the parry. Even if they do it short to make you whiff or try to land in front of you with butt slam, you just kind of OS into the command grab. So there are some really good options. I think Jewelman knows that, of course, having played Honda 7,000 bajillion times. So they're just going to play a little bit more of an honest approach. But the butt slam, again, getting countered.
Absolutely, and we're seeing Jewelman struggling to do what they did before. You know, you got to fight Thief, you know, kind of the bigger body of Marisa there. But oh, this might be actually where we saved finally the bar. Starting my words, the bars used by Jimmy here. We've been waiting for it. We decided to see it. Now we just see it. Look at that first game.
Honestly, Jimmy should have just gone for another hit and not spent the bar, and we could have played how long will it be until Jimmy uses a meter. But that one, for sure, there was no way to kill, I think, without the bar, at least one bar, and they managed to get it. You do not want to take any risks against somebody like Jewelman.
No, especially Honda in general is a concept, Jewelman is a player. You don't want to be risking anything, but oh, we're seeing now, Jimmy is so good at keeping the situation where you want to just DI, and you're thinking, I'm just going to DI, but he says these options Jimmy's using to get away from that DI. You can't just simply do it. Jewelman, keep the pressure going.
This is a terrible situation. Getting burnt out in the corner against Honda is one of the toughest spots that you can be in. But finally, they're going to spin the bar immediately as they get out of burnout. And now it's going to be Jimmy that holds onto this corner. And they just burn themselves out again. Oh, no. Try to go for an anti-air option, something with the EX up punch, but didn't work out. So 2 burnouts is all it takes. Just let Jimmy burn themselves out, I guess.
Oh. That did work out there, but now we're seeing Jimmy up to another really strong start with that grab. Get in your head, Jewelman, stay aware, stay awoke here. But oh, here comes the big knees and another one all the way to the corner. Just from mid-stage, it's crazy on Marisa. This corner carry is going good. Oh
no.
Unhand me, please.
I think that was EX headbutt, right? I saw the startup of an EX move, so I think it was just grabbed out of it. And that was just reads on reads on reads. But here we go, conversion off of the EX uppercut anti-air, and now you're in the corner. You've got to get out, but it's so difficult against Marisa.
That is the name of the game. We seen it before. We saw it last time that Marisa was on stage. You see it pretty much every time. Oh, you do not have those. You do not have them. Really? Really?
Oh no, that's gonna be game 2 with the final hit KO. Jimmy clearly has a ton of knowledge in this matchup. I gotta say, they've been countering every option that Jewelman has used to try and get out of situations. There we go. I like that, whiffing the air normal just in case they do the air to air as an anti-air, which is pretty common for Marisa, but then also making it whiff so that they can punish the parry.
Absolutely. The knowledge is coming through. Even small, minute situations like that, this interaction with the Hondas, it looks like Jimmy studied this well. I don't think Jewelman could say the same just yet. It looks like some situations they're like, what's going on? But Jimmy is just making these look like Marisa's going to win this.
I mean, with 2 games straight, it definitely is looking that way. Okay, what are you going to do as far as conversion? Okay, no meter, just going for the Oki this time around. Spending meter, maybe could have gotten the forward meter punch, it doesn't even matter. The side switch Oki is not going to come into play there. Jimmy on match point.
I think the big thing is you know, we all, as people, you know, play Marisa every other day, but you get hit by these butt slams, you go, I gotta hold this, but Marisa doesn't have to. That first hit armor through the moves can just power through and punch him out of the air.
Drive rush into command grab. Just a forward dash. Wow, forward dash into perfect parry on a delayed jab. I don't think it was perfect meaty, so just a really good read.
Very, very good. I'm not counting Jewelman out here. It's just, wow! That was smart. I like that. How he light headbutt into the DI. Counter DI reaction there. And maybe trying to not spend too much bar here. Maybe level 1. Oh, doesn't even need it. Smart by Jewelman. Save it.
Yeah, those when you have the buff, the damage is ridiculous. But yeah, that's why, I mean, the DI read on the headbutt was good, but it's a little bit slow sometimes. Parry would have worked right there, the phalanx, whatever it's called. That exactly. Wow, blocks the overhead, doesn't do anything.
Jewelman's so unserious, bro. He started around with this the OD slaps, bro. I love seeing that. But we're seeing now kind of how Jewelman's able to find these moves, looking like he understands a little bit better of like what I can do with, what I can't with, and Marisa is kind of having to play a little bit more honest, not as much knowledge checks now, and that's the beautiful thing to see about these adaptations in these game 5s.
Finally, by the way, we get to see the neutral jump. That's something we see a lot from Jewelman. Of course, that like infamous, famous Honda neutral jump heavy punch that lets you kind of drift to the side. But it's scary. It's scary against Marisa because neutral jump is exactly where she can air you with EX uppercuts and then get the full combo. No conversion off the overhead. Still needs to find another hit. Still match point.
Wow! The legs! Give me those! Whoa, okay. First time we saw that set, Jimmy just another... What can I get? That's what it really is. I gotta say, I'm trying him out. He's very fun. So try out Terry if you can. He's a cool character. But we're seeing some more practice characters right now with Manon versus Ryu. KDG on Manon and Tayson on Ryu.
Yeah, we've seen a decent amount of Manon today, which is pretty surprising. Of all the characters that are a little bit, I would say, considered a little bit lower on the charts, I didn't expect Manon to be the one that we've seen. We have like 3 players up in the bracket, if you include Easy, but nice parry, and that's going to be full conversion, using the meter too.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. Use a little bit of meter too. Let him know kind of where you're cooking over there. Manon in this matchup, I think again, these characters grapple. You got to get on the Ryu. We've seen it before, but right now, this could be scary in the corner. Do we see maybe a level 1 conversion? Looks like it's gonna be it. Is it kill? No.
Oh.
One jab.
I will say that was really smart. The Oki option right there was Fireball, because it would be such a juicy option to go for level 1 with that being the only amount of bar that KTG KSG actually has. So I think that was really, really smart from Tayson. And we've seen him stuff actually a lot of level 1s with just raw Oki Fireball. This time around though, we at least need to see one metal build on the side of KTG KSG.
Absolutely, you want to get the starter early. KTG can maybe get. Oh, I like it. Oh, you're stopped. You can't side through these legs. Not today. It's just a soccer. You're not Ronaldo. And we're seeing Tayson just block it again. But oh, this time gets through. What will you do? You're gonna back up here. I think you gotta play a little bit slower. You know, you're losing a lot of bar here against Ryu. I don't want to engage you too much.
Oh, the overhead was super meaty and willing to burn out for the kill. That was a hard read. If that overhead was blocked, that would have been a much tougher situation. We were already like halfway through burnout for KTG KSG, and that would have just been a little bit scary. But Tayson, confident in that overhead read and got the full conversion, spent the bar, taking game 1.
Absolutely. We're going to see now kind of how this should play out. We obviously saw the first game, but I wonder how KTG will adapt to that. You now know kind of a little bit better how Tyson's going to be playing. Maybe get some more grabs here if you can, but again, we're back in the corner, back in the Ryu's playground, really. And this could be where we see a level 1 no. It's stuffed out there. Oh, the grab has so much damage!
Oh no, had to use the level 1 to get out, but that's the problem is, like, even if you use the level 1 to get out, like, is it worth it almost? Obviously, like, you never want to give up, but you know, that was just immediately a KO after spending that.
Absolutely, and I like the level 1 cash out there, because you're thinking like, okay, I don't want to risk the fireball game, you know, fireball or DP. I just want to get this over with. I'm gonna all business, you know, it's losers top 8. You don't get another chance into this.
Yeah, final chance. This is actually gonna be our first elimination match, I think, that we're gonna have on stream. But oh, nice, catches the drive rush. That was actually a drive rush jab, which is something that Tayson really likes to do, to try to bait people to catch the drive rushes, but that no one just happened to work really well for it.
Absolutely. KTG's got a health lead here. We're seeing kind of how the slower gameplay is looking right now. It looks good. You know, get those pokes, trying to get the grab. Oh, this is huge, DI! What combo will you have today? Oh! Unfortunate drop there. Oh!
Okay. This does manage to pick that up, but again, though, having to spend the bar and having to depend a lot on these level 1s, which does put you in a situation where, with how many fireballs and fireball-related options you can be using from Ryu, it's a little bit or more than a little bit scary. We should be level 2 built soon, though.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, that's where it gets a little bit scary. Spending these bars in these situations can get you in some weird spots. And we're seeing, though, I like how KTG is playing around the fireball. We're not eating those. We're finding ways around it. Manon does have a way to evade fireball, but using jump that are really well timed is a skill you gotta learn.
Oh, this is so scary. For sure, 1 command grab kills at this point.
Surely.
You just have to make sure that you basically give no more offensive options to Manon, and this is where pressure is working great. Finally takes the grab, but I mean, now 1 conversion is going to be easy CA kill as well, both sides.
Absolutely, yeah, both sides. As you mentioned, you know, KTG with the super, it's a grappler. I think 5 medals is a little bit more damage. Oh, doesn't see the time of that coming. This is probably going to be it. Fully sending it here. Yep, level 3. You know what? We usually are wrong about this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably going to kill. It's probably going to kill.
This one was a little bit safer of a bet, you know, and yet still I felt like there was a way that we could have been wrong. But yes, I was confident in that one, and very nice stuff. The offense from Tayson looking really, really good. And when we get to see Tayson on offense, it is always looking very, very strong. Ryu just able to hold the corner really well. And we haven't seen too many wrong reads on the fireballs. Yeah, right there, trying to bait out a jump in and go to the air.
Yeah, that's where it gets pretty scary. We see Tayson is up 2-0, but I don't think KTG's out. Mentally, they seem really locked in still, which is nice to see. You know, you don't want to get defeated, feel like it might be over because you're down a little bit. Maintaining that composure.
Oh no, that's going to be a nice little solid conversion. What Oki do you get off of this? Going for level 1, that is a really nice knockdown. And yeah, we do see level 1 into meaty fireball a lot. One more read is all it's going to take. We're going to see a lot of options built back. We saw the level 1 in a similar situation to get out of the corner from KTG KSG earlier, but no, not this time. It's going to hold on to that meter as it's about to be match point for Tayson.
Absolutely, that's where it gets scary. What will KTG just kind of pull out of the bag here? We have seen level 1 escape sometimes. The slide underneath, but wow, parry. Oh, grab, get those medals started, get those numbers up. Oh, good response from Tayson.
Yeah, that has to be like a matchup knowledge thing, because that was like a raw wake-up drive impact, which is not something that Tayson really ever does, or anybody really does anymore. It's not, you know, week 1 of the game, so that had to have been a knowledge of like the Oki options that Manon has right there, which I don't know that option, but that seemed really smart.
Absolutely, we're seeing too how KG gonna run a lot of this stuff. But we're seeing it 3-2. This could be where you catch out. I think you might. Oh, this is where you catch out here, but now your bird toning gets for you. Oh!
That is more than enough. And now look at this, 5 medals going into round number 3. I mean, KDG KSG has to find a huge comeback here in general. I mean, this has been 5 rounds won basically in a row for Tayson. Finally 1 round on board, but you really only need like 2 reads now.
Absolutely, and that, as you said, this is where grapplers get very scary. We talked about this before with the key. When Manon gets scary. Oh, perfect parry! Yeah, get back in that corner. I don't want you out of there. This is where it gets scary for a grappler in general. But you have seen ways to get out of this. But you don't want to spend. You don't want to spend your bar here. Oh, I like the empty jump to grab.
Yeah, I think maybe expected a parry right there. It was kind of the only option that Manon was going to have after missing that. And there we go, full conversion. And the biggest part about this is that it's going to set them into burnout. So the fireballs are going to be so difficult to deal with. It doesn't matter what your meter is. Your level 3 is not that far, but oh, fates it, spin this time. Finally, I think that had gone through like 3 or 4 or 5 times in that set, but this time Tayson was ready.
That was,
but we're gonna moving forward, and this is gonna be Jay Caesar going up with SavageLocust. So we are gonna see Jay Caesar for the first time here with another Ryu, another character that we can see be played in a lot of different ways.
Absolutely, in this matchup we've seen it before. How this could work, but SavageLocust great punishes here. Oh, wow, I like this. I like the innovation of these players to get on the corner with the Tatsu there. Oh, that's a grab. It doesn't matter if what side I'm on, keeps grabbing you.
The Tatsu to get out of the corner, one of the most classic things in Street Fighter history. Different ways to do it, different levels of safety, but you'll have to see it. That should be enough. Spends the bar, makes sure you do not want to give A.K.I a single opportunity.
Absolutely, and yeah, that's the thing. You can't give him a single opportunity. You got to take those kills when you can, and Caesar gonna take full stock of it. Does not want this round to go. He wants the 2 on his side. He wants that 2 to be the same as the rounds go over there.
Ooh, no, dropped the combo, and then there was a parry mid-combo, and just in case there was a drop, which worked out pretty well, but one more mix. Oh no, this is super scary. Lots of bar for Jay Caesar. The grabs are starting. Zangief, that's not super good. You gotta be careful. Oh no, missed the grab! Was that, okay, was that a mistimed grab, or was that like an error, or like a jump install? Oh, did he backdash? Okay.
Yeah, backdash is PD, so like that, he was caught lacking with the grab, and because SPD is so big, normally a normal grab I don't think would reach after that, after you backdash like that for both legs, but because he's SPD, the range on it allows him to hit you with it.
Yeah, just the speed and everything. Yeah, I did not look like a backdash. I don't think I've ever seen a Zangief move backwards, so it's just something that's unfamiliar to me. I was like, that's weird. This character has 2 directions. But yeah, really good reads. Oh, speaking of, that's gonna connect. SavageLocust's defensive options have been really good.
He's been tricky. He's been a very tricky deep, and we're seeing how much damage is gonna hurt. Oh my god! These nerfs are not touching this man. He's doing big damage still. But oh, wait a minute! Oh, the drop! Oh, another option. Just quick hit it. Oh, this might be the end of you if you can't figure it out. Oh no! Wait.
Oh, you're burned out. But oh no, what happened? The parry. I think the parry might have put SavageLocust into burnout, like just barely, and then the fireball hit. That's really unfortunate.
That was a scramble again. I think both players realized I got lucky to still be alive. I'm scared. The buttons I'm pressing were not the buttons I wanted.
Close first game though, honestly. I kind of feel like this set could end up really close. Both players have had some really amazing reads against the other. That's going to be a drop, but I mean, there's just so many normals hitting, and SavageLocust is not afraid to mash that SPD on defense.
Absolutely, and I think that's good. I think you keep putting fear in his heart, because if he keeps pressing buttons when it's not his turn, he will quickly flip the chess table on you. And what we're seeing though, it looks like Caesar's found an opening or something to kind of answer the SPD. He's not getting grabbed too much, and that first one went by pretty quick.
Yeah, the slow walk up, DP the neutral jump. I mean, that neutral jump is going to be a little bit of a bait for a lot of different things with the charge jump roundhouse. But hey, the knee, look at that, it's still coming out a little bit.
Yeah, the knee's still good. I mean, it's obviously not going to be the fix-all solution. No flex tape or anything, but it still is a good move for what it does. Geef is still a strong character, and he's gonna be, you're gonna see a lot of him still, no matter what happens.
It's something I have to space my normals? Ugh, that's some nerd stuff.
I want to grapple with some Dawson normals, you know what I mean?
I mean, we can look at Seth from Street Fighter 4, which is a scary thing to look at. Oh, the parry into the level 3. I mean, you got to do it here. You got to spend the meter if you have it. This is JC's looking to go up 2-0, but that is going to even up the life. And one more mix-up situation blocks the
Oh,
those is speed D.
You got caught lacking there. You were not. You had to jump. That's the scary thing. If you jump, you get hit by the overhead, the legs. So it's a scary move. You could just do the same thing again, but Locust is looking savage. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, super deep, but is not able to combo off of that knee. It is pretty hard. You got to hit it like really low and then time your normal. But didn't end up doing that. Finally gets the pressure kind of off of them with that air-to-air. And again, the Tatsu, the raw Tatsu is working out pretty well.
It was for a second there, but then caught the SPD, so it was good. Concept was good, but then, oh, you're hit by all this. You're eating all that damage. Oh, this is where it gets really scary against Geef, but oh, I like that. It looks like he's going for the mid-air SPD, but he's trying to hit off the ground just yet.
Yeah, it was the first time they've really gone for that. It's sad when you see like the once-a-match read and then it doesn't work out, but though the grabs have been working really well, especially after the drive rush. Double burnout. Oh, it whiffed! It whiffed! I think that would have chipped if it was blocked, but it whiffed!
Just a second, maybe a step forward there, but looks like just maybe panic wake up thinking Geef's gonna get in on you, but Geef knows, hey, I'm really low, I'm not doing that. So now, we're seeing a game 3, but both players, what? Huh?
That's a way to start off the match. That's a way to do a second hit of a match. Now, this is looking like a Geef round.
What's happening? Who does that? So what's going on? He's almost burnt out too. Come forward, Geef chops and you're burnt out, but no. Getting a bit more momentum, not gonna let that happen. Wow, please, not again.
One more. Good patience, but no, oh my goodness. All right, that's it. Nerf Geef again.
Yeah, hey, Capcom, wrap it up, mods. Man, this character, man.
Already need more nerfs. Let's start the dialogue. No, really great round from SavageLocust, making 100% correct reads. JC's are not really been going for a lot of jumps, just been playing a really patient. So that SPD range has been working out really well for SavageLocust, just like that.
Yeah, it keeps working well. That's the thing with Geef. I mean, the grab is so good that you have to respect all the time. You want to hold parry. Does actually get in the corner there with the ODDP, but still so much pressure coming out either side of SavageLocust. Needs to find a way out. Maybe go for level 3 here. No, just gonna get a little combo here. But again, level 3 could kill you. You gotta be very careful. And careful you were not, sir. Oh, you were!
Finally careful. Manages to jump that time. The parry catching both hits of that overhead, which means it was just a little bit more time for JC's to recover. So finally the parry level 3 is not going to work, and now we're going to see the meter difference in play immediately, as we're going to have like a half-life Zangief on the side of SavageLocust at the start of this third round.
Absolutely. Finds a way out here. That's good to see. I mean, JC's are getting a little scared there for a second, but oh, parry. You're going on the corner against Geef, not where you want to be. No meter, but does have ODDP. You're not burnt out, so you have some options. Parry both ways, but oh, mid-air grab!
Ooh, finally making that recorrect, but no, the drive rush SPD whiffs just barely out of range, and honestly, he was blocking as well, so that could have been the grab. Defensive one, though, is going to connect, making it a lot more even.
Oh my, these rundown grabs are insane, and that kills! Oh my, nerf him again. Mods, you gotta nerf this guy, man. Okay, this is too much.
I did not think that was going to kill, for sure. I was certainly wrong on that, but defense is correct. Mash SPD every time you can. If you can just meaty Geef every single time and not drop it, you're fine. But otherwise, you're in trouble. There you go. Geef with a parry, by the way. Terrifying thing to have in a game.
Oh yeah, it is now my turn, quite literally the character. Half the time when he parries, you are going to eat an SPD, and even though the damage is reduced, it doesn't feel like it, because it already does so much. We're definitely seeing it. Oh, I like that, and the close grab there to send all the way to back mid, so we can just kind of get that, hey, get me out of the corner, I don't want to deal with all that.
Oh, that should be enough. Just, oh, wait a minute. No, could have sent bar to end it right there, but I believe could have sent bar, but chose not to, and does pick it up again, which is really good for meter management, but just a scary thing to do.
Absolutely. We're seeing the options. It seems like SavageLocust, we have a game to play with, so Savage is kind of trying, pushing the limits, see what I can get away with. Because if we go to game 5, we have to, I can really punish some of these habits he built up over the last game.
Ooh, and looking pretty good to do it. That's going to be a really nice conversion. The side switch. We've seen so many side switches to keep people in the middle of the screen for some reason. But this one, not this time. They're going to take the damage that you can get. Oh, this is so scary. Level 3. I feel like we're going to see a raw level 3 at some point here from SavageLocust.
We might. Oh, this is going to hurt.
That might be, that, honestly, if there was like bar there, that might have been it, but it's not going to matter. Manages to catch with the low, and now, third round of this game, match point for SavageLocust, both players with 3 bars.
Absolutely, and this is where it gets scary. Geef, honestly, IMO, you know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think this character becomes #1 almost when he gets level 3. When that character's level 3 in corner, he's one of the best characters in the game. It is not even, it is terrifying. And we're seeing the damage here. The bar? Are you kidding me?
Oh, jump back, heavy punch, air to air on the jump in. SavageLocust has to make back a lot of life, but we all are afraid of this level 3. Everybody on this planet is afraid of this level 3. If you even get an opportunity to do it, I like this. Just backing up. JC is just saying, okay, forget it. Oh no, was there a button? There was. This is gonna hurt so incredibly bad. This is gonna be basically guess for game.
Oh, this is where it gets really scary. Oh my, that damage! Capcom, somebody call the hotline right now, please. Yep.
Oh,
okay.
No! Oh no, the patience drive rush up into SPD, giving 2 opportunities. We have just not seen, we've not where if anybody plays Terry, adding $10 more to the pot. So hopefully we get a chance to see it, but even if we don't, this is going to be a definitely good match. We're going to see Tayson versus Jewelman. Starting off slow, not a whole bunch of zooming around and doing damage.
Absolutely, Tayson will be. Oh, great start, and we're using the. We're cashing out a little bit. I like that. Keeping in corners where you want to keep Honda, but again, Honda with the butt slam is going to change up a lot of that, and this could be maybe almost burnout, not quite. But Jewelman is finding these pokes here. Oh my goodness, that is so much damage. The parry prevents death for now.
Yeah, that's going to be a great way to side switch. Wow, raw headbutt and challenging the drive rush, knowing that there was going to be some sort of bait without much meter. This is going to be a tough ask for a comeback, especially. Ooh, they just trade normals. That was cool. That was pretty anime.
I like that, but yeah, as you saw the damage, it was hard because you can't fireball. Jewelman's not going to miss the parry on those or claps too, so it's scary. But I see to find a way to kind of keep Honda in the corner. How will you do that? We'll have to see what he does.
Yeah, you can keep Honda in the corner by just comboing him over and over. I think that works. It's a relatively effective strategy. But there is actually a side switch. I like this again. That Tatsu combo is really cool to be able to get back that corner.
Yeah, I like the way that that's being used to kind of make sure that they don't stay in corner for too long. But ooh, good kick to the chest. Honda's a beefy boy, but that kick was a little bit too much to spit up his lunch.
And despite the high damage from Ryu, it's going to take a little bit longer to get the actual kills here. And we've seen that. We've seen these matches go a little bit longer. A lot of high HP characters left in this tournament, I think.
Absolutely, yeah. These are some really quality matches to watch. And if you're watching, make sure to write some notes. These are some of the top players of these characters. They will show you some stuff you don't know. And we're seeing now a conversion into level 3. Is this gonna kill? I don't know. What do you think here?
I think it will. I think it will actually.
Oh!
Oh, I was super wrong. Incredibly wrong. That's the first time that I answered confidently, and immediately the first time I was wrong. Nice EX headbutt through, making the read that it's going to be another fireball. If there wasn't, that was a little bit scary, but Jewelman confidently taking game 1.
Absolutely, yeah. Jewelman definitely had the idea there of what to do, and it worked out well. We're seeing the headbutt to start. Are you serious? Man, that's disrespectful. You win the last game, you got to start off respectfully.
Also, we're seeing a good amount of like kind of raw headbutts against a character like Ryu that's got a fireball to kind of control that angle, but Jewelman just has the right reads as far as when it's going to be safe to throw those.
And on top of too, like not just the fireball, the DP too. Well-timed DP can get you out of that, but it looks like Jewelman's aware that these aren't being answered just yet. The phone's ringing, no one's answering. Keep calling, and he just keeps going away with these headbutts.
Well, this is the spot you want to be in. Whoa, what the heck? That was a weird trade.
Whoa.
Solar Plexus Strike versus Butt Slam. I don't think I've ever seen that happen, but we are now one hit away, basically, from Jewelman from being burnt out. Now actually switching sides the other direction. Nice. Is able to get at least a counter hit on that jab.
Tayson gonna reset that situation. Let's go back to nukes. Let's go back to the fireball game. But jewelman not wanting to be patient and wait for that. He knows that if he lets that get to that point, he's gonna be in a bit of trouble. So trying to close the gap consistently, stay in the range of if you fireball, Odie headbutt could be coming your way. But oh, Tayson finds an opening, gets it in full advantage. He's gonna take that round.
Very nice. This has not been like one big run any of these rounds. It's just been like this like small hits here and there, or I should say medium-sized hits because it's Ryu, so they are pretty solid damage. But Tayson's been finding them a little bit more and more as this set has gone on. Unfortunately, does not count for this round as jewelman was holding the corner. Now he's not.
Well, yeah, was holding the corner for a second. Looks like Tayson has kind of found himself in a position where this might. Oh, the kick overhead. Duck below that little Mario Kart. Yeah, I like to see that. Finding his way out of these situations. But jewelman is just one or two hits away. Burnt out, though. Tayson's laying on the hurt.
Oh, no. Reset. Yeah, you had to do that right there. You 100% had to super. I wonder if there was a way to actually bait that. Like maybe try rushing the jab and then stop or something like that. But aside from that, you would have been stunned. It would have been GG. Tayson would have been taking the game. But now they had spent the bar. It was smart. And jewelman still has a chance to go 2-0.
That animation was weird. He was throwing up the side and kicks him from behind. Crazy stuff right there. But Tayson, as you mentioned, this is where it gets a little scary because the side switch. These players have found such good ways to kind of keep you in corner, get themselves out of that situation.
Oh, full conversion. I mean, hey, you're at the end of this round, basically. You might as well use it. That's also going to do a good amount of drive gauge damage. Yeah. So we're one potential like block string away here, and you can safely drive rush at least one time. Oh, maybe tried there. Maybe actually dropped that. Yeah, I like that though, Tech. You got to get out of there.
Oh, punish counter is going to do a lot of damage here. Another one of those could potentially spell disaster on the side of Tayson here. But Tayson, fireball, I like that. Good pressure. In these moments where whoa.
Oh, just try rushing forward, stand heavy punch into the blast. Yeah, that's all you need.
Probably.
Yeah, possibly. We are getting later into the bracket. Definitely, some people might be burning out. I was immediately burned out today, but this is looking like it's going to be a lot closer. We are going to go back to the character select screen, maybe. I don't expect we're going to see anything other than Honda, but, you know, every time I say that, I'm wrong.
Yeah, maybe just a moment of reset. You know, maybe you're like, hey, after, let's say that he did drop that, right? Let's say jewelman did drop that. You want to take a moment and be like, hey, what? Can I just have a second? Just got to think about what's going on there, you know? But we're going to head back into it and see what's going on for the next game. And hopefully that drop does not get in the head of either player.
Yeah, I had a friend once upon a time who would take the absolute maximum duration they could in between every single game. It sucked. Nobody wanted him to be at locals. Nobody wanted him in online tournaments. Yeah. And I had to commentate a lot of those. But it's a good strategy. Unfortunately, didn't really pay off for jewelman as immediately a perfect from Tayson.
Yeah, the ice strat only works once in a while. Ryu's got the ice cold veins right now, especially Tayson is absolutely running away with this. Oh my goodness, jewelman trying to find a hit in. Does actually get a punish counter, but again, that's a get off the tool. That's not really a combo starter, so Tayson put it back in the corner. Ooh, headbutt gets hurt.
Yeah, you get over that and you get the full punish. That's super unfortunate. I'm not even sure if that was intended to be that super, but now you're in the corner, now you're getting Oichoed, and boy, that hurt a lot.
Yeah, that was big damage. That might do more damage than the Marisa one, maybe. Could be wrong, I don't know. That just looked like it hurt. Punish counter, it doesn't work. Punish counter, you know?
Yeah, that does add so much to that. Okay, we're gonna see the Oki that's just gonna build up the charge, and we see that a lot from Tayson. You can just take some normal Oki off a lot of those situations, but Tayson loves the charge, and for good reason.
Absolutely, getting that is always nice. Having that extra charge with the fireball, a bit stronger than this. Oh, the overhit, the rush in, this could be it. Oh, level 3, that's going to be it.
Oh, the full conversion. Had to burn out for it, but knew that they could burn out for it. And so Tayson going up 2-1. This is still looking close. This is still looking very close to me, but jewelman fighting for their life.
Jewelman's on the back foot here. It looks like Tayson just found out that early on, if I get that lead, you're gonna have to approach me, and that's where Ryu can succeed. Oh, these conversions are gross. The stomach maybe goes for a oh, I like that jump there though. Didn't call out anything options that he tried to do there.
Yeah, didn't find any options, which again, it's great patience from jewelman, but I mean, the fact that there wasn't an option means that there's no opportunity to start making this comeback, because you need to do so much damage. And hey, you know what? Jumping in with just like a raw heavy is a great start, especially with an Ocho reset.
Absolutely, and we're seeing there the damage from those throws is scary, because you almost forget sometimes that Honda does have a command throw, and oh, Tayson does not forget though. He remembers exactly what Jewelman wants and counters it perfectly.
And match point now for Tayson to move forward. Jewelman has been falling just a little bit short here in these top 8s, but still absolutely has an opportunity. I mean, they are on the board as far as points go. They just need to find a way out of this Ryu pressure.
Absolutely, almost the way that Tayson's using this, the hostage there to kind of keep forcing back Jewelman is really good. They do. Oh no! He just lose that DI battle. Crazy, they both decided to use it in the last second there.
Yeah, who needs meter? Who needs gauge? You spend your gauge, I'll spend my gauge. It doesn't matter. And Jewelman staying in contention, but doing a much better job of getting him all the way to that left side corner. Oh, can it actually spend the bar just to continue pressure, but doesn't get anything off of it.
Absolutely, yeah, and at these moments, you know, for level 3, it's almost sometimes good to crash out early and get it out of there. Because if you do that, then maybe you'll have a level 1, because the last round does move a lot more meter.
Yeah, I mean, they've been holding on to meter for quite a while now, it seems. Oh, big parry, and actually has the normal that's far enough to get the conversion off of that. Just a jab, so really nice knowledge of normals and how minus just like a jab being parried is.
I like these jumps he's doing right after to kind of make sure that Honda's not going for any butt slam right away and wake up. And it's forcing him to kind of answer to it. And right now, Jewelman's in a rough spot because he's not quite yellow, but the time that he goes, it does go into critical. Oh, the level 3 from Ryu.
And that one is just a rude level 3. If anything, it's going to seal the deal. It's going to cross the dotted line. That is going to be Tayson winning 3-1 and moving forward into, at minimum, top 4 to fight to it. But we are not going to see it yet. This is going to be a really interesting match. They're both chewing. They look like the Mimic. But super aggressive Blanka play versus the most geef player I've ever seen in my life, SavageLocust. I don't know how this is going to go.
Yeah, the best way to say it, the most geef looking player ever. This is kind of how it starts right now. And Geef is just geefing. He's geefing everywhere. He just came out and started geefing everywhere. And now we're seeing Blanka start to do his actions too. And we're seeing the Blanka mix-up that can be quite difficult for Geef to deal with. Never mind.
Oh, well, yeah, that's how you deal with all the mix-ups. You just mash SPD, and there you go. First round going to SavageLocust. At some point, we're going to start seeing these SPDs defensively baited. Nice! That was crouch medium punch into drive rush, into drive impact on reaction. That was beautiful.
That really was, and that showed just how to kind of slow this pace down when you're feeling it. And that's going to be an interesting little mind game, is the rainbow ball being potentially countered by Lariat, but maybe baiting it out, maybe get a slide after. But oh, and corner is where Zombie gets to have the whole game. Whole map opens up for you, buddy. What are you gonna do?
Okay. That's one way to get out of the corner just slightly. And yeah, this is going to be an option that we are going to see a lot more, I think, than we saw in the other matchups that Zombie had, which is just using the space to kind of whiff these like straight Blanka balls or the rainbow balls, which we did see a little bit earlier. And then finally, you know, once they're like, okay, you're going to whiff, you just let it rock. And there's not a whole lot that Geef can do about it.
Yeah, I think that's this matchup. You know, I've heard complaints on both sides, but it does feel at least like if Blanka gets you in the corner, it's quite good. But wow, the almost 3 hits, but that was so smart. That was so smart.
Once again, by the way, Zombie going straight into the level 3, not going for a level 2, which is going to be massive damage, but it does mean we don't have to worry about that particular mix-up situation. Oh, and the parry. Oh, the safe jump, but no conversion. Expected a parry that time, maybe, and went for the grab, but it just connected.
Absolutely, this might potentially be it. It is. Yeah, it looks like Zombie just adapted. First round was okay, I'm getting too close. Let me do my thing. Let me play my game, and just kind of kept that range the whole time, and only went in when they were in advantage.
Ooh, whiffs the drive rush correction medium kick. The neutral, I feel like, is kind of like really dependent on Zombie making the first move. SavageLocust is really just making people go and play at his own range. It's interesting.
Yeah, and if Savage isn't able to find that just yet, which looks like it might be the case, this could be maybe it. Level 1 doesn't kill. Oh, I think it does. I think that's, oh my, perfect.
Wow. Pretty big turnaround from what we saw previously, but Zombie really looking to start taking control of this set. I think maybe starting to catch on a little bit to the patterns of when SavageLocust is going to start like throwing out the SBDs, go for the parries, and there's answers to all those.
Absolutely, and as people say, these both characters have received lots of nerfs in the past, but it looks like, in general, like it can come down to just can Blanka mix up and avoid getting grabbed right away, and if so, it's gonna be quite difficult for Geef to deal with all these options that Blanka's able to throw out.
Yeah, especially in the corner, but right now doing a pretty good job of just using normals, and yeah, the Blanka balls used is so totally different. Exactly what I was saying last round. Just use kind of as like a space tool.
Yeah.
There, the grabs. That's something that's going to be so good here. Is there's so many parries, but it's not going to matter. EX ball as a whiff punish, and that's going to be 2 games relatively quickly to Zombie.
That was so smart to jump in, back away into the EX or the OD Blanka ball, and then catch him right after in the air. That was really smart.
Good challenge, just not letting the ball whiff work. Just gonna be able to press buttons right there. Ooh, that, I don't know if that SPD was intentional. That was really far away. I don't know what that would have been caught at all, especially off of a normal, but definitely got an intentional whiff punish against it with the scoop, the crouch medium punch.
Yeah, tried his best to get something there, but it didn't quite look like it amounted to much. But I mean, Savage having a lot of trouble dealing with the spacing that Zombie's playing. The pace too is just incredibly fast, and Savage is kind of lost right now for answers of what to do. Could this be a level 1? I think it is going to be it. No, lives with a little bit of EP, but does get grabbed right after. Swoop up, and that is going to be the round.
Cool to see the full combo with the Blanka Chandal, which we've just not been seeing very much from Zombies at all. Which, I mean, it's a good tool, but you know, if you can get a lot off a normal Oki, which Zombie is, you don't necessarily need to use it. Tried to bait out some sort of normal after that with Lariat, or maybe another Lariat with the DI. It didn't work, but finds an opening anyway.
Yeah, gets a lot of damage here, and we're seeing again where the last time that Savage was unable to get out of it, we're right back to it. Zombies did a great job at putting these normals up, but SPD, as I say that, does land them and slam down. Could this be where Savage has adapted? Learn something maybe to show it off here. We haven't seen the level 3 yet from Savage, so maybe this round might be the time to pull that out if you can, but I think this might be maybe a kill. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, I feel confident in this one. This is it. Oh, well, yeah, that's a kill. That's a kill for sure.
Kill?
Boom! All right, we don't even need to question that one. You're right, though. We did not see the level 3 reversals at all, and now we're not going to get a chance to. It's going to be Zombie taking it 3-0. Weak Zombie was not even in this top 8, so
my God,
already doing considerably better.
Okay, that's a good start, and obviously Zombie has made a name for themselves right now. They're going crazy, but Tayson is not willing to let Zombie keep this historical run going. They want to kind of end this if they can to get to, you know, instill their own legacy here.
And here's a little bit of an interesting stat as we're watching this first match go through. Last week, the person who knocked Zombie into losers was Tayson. So this is a run back of a run back. And then the other person who beat Zombie was Jimmy. So both of them still in this bracket, but it's a different day today. We've got a win now, already up on Tayson. This is looking to start off pretty solidly even, though.
Absolutely, and we're seeing the help, but as we say, this might potentially be the stock right here. Oh, kick to the chest, get out of here. Tayson is going to take that first round with the big kick.
It's the spacing on that kick, using neutral, by the way, has been super good from Tayson all day. All right, ooh, the Oki, oh my goodness, the Blanka hop forward. It looked like it was going to cross up, but the stand ran out just his same side. That's pretty nasty. Was this? Oh, no, never mind. I'm sorry. I thought it was an up ball for a second, but that was DI to DI.
Oh,
just go for the back throw.
Yeah, just something simple. Keep it light at the point of the ball. Hey, Zombie sweeping low there, trying to find something to grab off the grass there, but Tayson not giving it to him. But does finally find the 4th time is the charm. Maybe we see a level 3 cash out. No, doesn't want to do it too early. Oh my goodness, catching everything anti-air, meet him in the air. Got firepower right there.
Oh my goodness, all these normals are just hitting, just these random little normals, but they're not really getting canceled into all that much. And now Zombie has a huge life lead. Tyson's going to have to find something big. The grabs have been really good at starting off the pressure for Tayson all day, or at least starting off the mix in the Oki situations. But you got to catch Blanka, and once you catch Blanka, you don't really catch Blanka. So third round of the first game.
That is, yeah, I went round 3, and this is where you definitely want to be using level 3. You didn't do it last round, but now you kind of have to. Or install, but we did see, you know, you against certain matchups, Zombie might prefer to go for level 3 here.
Ooh, just went for the check after the overhead. Oh, throw loops. That's so scary. Oh, wow. Actually manages to get the punish, I think, on that grab, or maybe just the cross-up wasn't blocked, but... Oh, I don't know if that forward Fierce was correct. This is going to be level 3. That's going to kill. I'm confident in this one.
Yeah, I'm a gambling man, but today I'm feeling pretty confident in gambling. I'll be card counting, and we're going to take it. That is the first round going to Tayson. Just Zombie finding these openings, but not big enough sometimes. You know, gets a little bit excited. You see a small opening, you go for it, but eventually, you know, maybe it's a trick, and it was there.
Already winning one game is better than Tayson did in the winner's bracket up against Zombie, so has got to feel good about that. But again, it's going to be a longer set, 3 out of 5. We're still just feeling each other out a little bit more and more. Whoa, Blanka hopped right into that EX projectile. Oh no, the cross-up connects as well.
Oh yeah, we're seeing kind of how Zombie is struggling to kind of find some of these openings. I mean, at the end of the day, jumping in doesn't work well against, obviously, Geef, but against Ryu, the DP is a little bit scary to have an answer for a lot of those options.
Oh, that was a nice confirm. Going into the target combo after seeing that it was going to hit against the aerial Blanka ball so that you can get that setup into the charge. All of that, just a really good, like, little bit of a... Oh, speaking of really good, like, confirms, that was another one off of that anti-air. I think these players are wasting any opportunity.
No, they're throwing everything they have. I mean, this is losers. You have to. You don't have another round to throw this in, or another set at least. This is the last that you got to play in. But the overhead going to catch right there. Taking another round for Tayson.
Overhead's always scary for charge characters because you want to hold down more than other characters because it gives you an entire move. You lose your reversal if you're not holding down. So those overheads, they're going to hit statistically, I would say, a little bit more than non-charge characters. And that's why we are seeing a lot of these from Zombie, or I'm sorry, from Tayson, but Zombie did block the last one.
Yeah. Yep, there is, you know, Zombie's learning, but again, oh, there's the air grab out of the air, grabs him, chomping on him, taking a little bite out of his shoulder, but Zombie needs to take a little bit more than just a nibble here. He needs to find a whole way to get rid of this round without using too much meter, and then find another one on top of that.
I'm still really angry that I did not realize that Blanka had an air grab. I played a lot of Blanka, too, like a good amount in this game, and I just did not know that, but that does not matter. I am not the star here. Level 3 does matter. The biggest thing here is, will this be able to burn out or not? It's going to be close.
Yeah,
no, not
close.
quite.
Yeah, no, not quite. I mean, Fireball 2 to maybe start this off, but you don't want to Fireball too excitedly here because, again, saw the cower crouch, but oh, the kick. I'm just saying maybe the slide could have been it, but doesn't quite pull anything on that.
That was a really good call. I mean, that was the first time that we saw the crouch used in the entire tournament, but you just follow up, and that was like a cool combo. It actually like comboed the entire thing, following up into the fireball, so it just like kept the thing going. You love to see it. But Tayson now up 2-0, so now technically we are tied between these two players in this tournament.
Yeah, this is really there's a chance to bring it back though. As we see now, we're gonna see the mix up, but blocking all of that. Tayson smartly and throw it back in the corner. He's burnt out though, but not able to keep him in there. Zombie needs to find a way to lock down this Ryu. He hasn't found a lot of options just yet that work.
Ooh, just playing patient. What a reaction. Beautiful reaction. That was going to be big trouble otherwise. I mean, it's still going to be big trouble. You're probably done. Yeah. But still a very nice little way to react. Unfortunately, though, because your reactions are so good, you just spent a bar in a losing round.
Yeah, you did spend the whole bar there in a losing round, and you're going to be like, okay, well, I can make this work. You know, again, there's a few more games to go through, so that knowledge kind of be like, okay, that can't work. I'm gonna keep that in mind. But I like the side switch DP the other way. That seems like a risk in theory, but it's working quite well for Tayson right now.
Oh, manages to just jab away. I think that the timing for the Blanka Chantal was like not safe, so just knew that and just went for the jabs. You have the corner. I mean, this is just at that spot too where, like, if you do end up building more meter, I guess you're at CA. No, you're probably too far away. I thought it was 2, but you got the chance to do a lot of damage in this corner with that level 2 if you can land a big combo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Tayson quite low, so it looks. Oh, that's gonna be it. I like that mix. You know, the tick throw, obviously not an uncommon option for a lot of characters, but Blanka feels so aggressive sometimes with that scoop into it. there's just so many options you can do instead.
Yeah, I love the fact that we are seeing finally Zombie make a comeback. So basically, we've seen last week Tayson 2-1 Zombie, and then we go and Zombie comes next and 2-0s Tayson, and then Tayson basically 2-0 Zombie, and then now Zombie takes a game. So if we continue the pattern, then Zombie's going to 2-0 again, and then we're going to go to game 5, and then I guess technically Tayson wins based on that math. But regardless, I feel like these two are building up to be pretty good kind of rivals, like bracket demons for each other.
Absolutely, and I love to see that. We love to see a good storyline of two characters just growing and push each other to the limits right now.
Woo-hoo. Catching the driver rush with the fireball. That's some real classic Ryu stuff. Just like willing to throw fireballs in their face over and over. Oh, and the air to air. That's a great way to deal with the rainbow ball.
I like the fact that both players are willing to contest each other with air to airs here rather than just simply anti-airing every time. They're like, I know you're gonna jump. I want to get in your head about it though.
So many parries, but finally gets grabbed out of it, and that's gonna be really good because you're building back a lot more drive gauge. You really need that as Tayson, who spent a lot of it. You know what? Doesn't even need more of it. A lot of grabs just working out this time around.
Yeah, the grabs have been really strong for these options, and Tayson is making sure to get full use of it. Oh, a good start here for Zombie. Give cash up a level 2 here. What will you do? We're gonna see maybe a full carry to corner. It looks like that's gonna be the case. But what will it gonna be after? Obviously, the Blanka damage from this has been nerfed a little bit from season 1 to season 2. But oh my God, Tayson going to the corner, not willing to take any of that.
Now we're gonna see the approach, the jump back to try to bait a DP or something like that, but we do safely get the Blanka-chan going past. I'm so used to seeing throw in that exact situation because of Ruffian, but that's not here, not today. Ooh, did not cash out into anything, but one more hit should do it. Oh no, the drop!
Oh, this is gonna be, this is where it gets scary though. Oh, the jumps, anything works. Oh, you're in such a weird spot here. Does he go for the command grab maybe? Do you want to do that? No! Catches him! Oh! Looks like maybe that wasn't exactly a rainbow wall. Maybe he's trying to go for like a... I don't know what that was. The animation looked weird, but the fireball...
I think that might have been a hop. Yeah. I can hear me, but it sounds like the wrong microphone or something. Sounds weird. How's everybody doing? How are we looking? How are we sounding?
That felt good, didn't it? What a waste of time.
Hello? Am I good? Okay.
We're coming back, chat. We're working on it. Tyson saying redirect power from the shields to the thrusters. Anybody out there play Elite Dangerous? I need some Elite Dangerous plays here. But it does look like we're here in Grand Finals. If y'all can hear me, I'm sorry, not Grand Finals, in Winners Finals. And it looks like at least we're up 1 game for Easy.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Up ahead for for Easy now, making it look as classic Easy. And Jimmy, I think we mentioned this matchup sound a little hard for Marisa. It looks like it's really true right now. Jimmy's struggling to find a way to stop this pressure from Easy.
Yeah, we can see, first of all, one of the biggest things is that just as a player, Easy is one of the jumpiest players that we've ever seen here in Breakout Series.
Yeah.
And one of the jumpiest players that I've seen do well in Street Fighter 6. But Marisa anti-airing is questionable at best unless you're like way in a forward arc and EX up punch works. But we've already seen just so many jumps. We've seen jump medium punch, we've seen jump heavy punch, we've seen just all the jumps working. And that's an angle that I was saying you don't want to jump at against Marisa.
Absolutely, and we're seeing the jump there. He's gonna get punished this time though. Jimmy with the perfect bringing it back, saying, hold up. It's not out of my hands just yet. Big Marisa fists are gonna be landing some punches here.
Yeah, and that is the funniest thing about Marisa anti-airs, is that if she does land the up punch, it's one of the highest reward anti-airs in the entire game. But otherwise, they all kind of suck. But if you can manage to get that, you get that situation where, ooh, that's actually getting really scary. We are almost at burnout for both characters.
Oh, wow, what a great punish. And punish kind of doing a lot of damage here, obviously. Really, your only option there, holding aside from the blocker jumping, because you can't really break that with the DI. So you have to go for the, I like the awareness to go for the level 3 there.
Yeah, oh my, oh, didn't get the pickup off of that. I mean, being able to drive rush after the projectile is so much of, I think, what's good in this matchup. Nice parry. And, I mean, already we see the burnout from Jimmy. This is a tough spot to come back from. Just playing the patient game, though.
Absolutely, we see Easy there, wanting to kind of just play a little bit slower, knowing that, you know, one wrong move there could result in a very bad time. So, oh! And there it is, just one opening. Jimmy couldn't quite find it. Looks like they were buffering for a bit, but wasn't able to cash out. We're seeing 2-0 right now for Easy. What will Jimmy pull out?
Yeah, at least a 2-0. I mean, I think there's a possibility that they actually finished. I think that might have been a 3-0, yeah. We just, unfortunately, I think, missed the very first match of that set. So, wow, Easy with the easy win. I mean, we could see exactly why that was tough. A lot of the reasons why we were talking about just being able to follow up the projectile, the jump-ins, the lack of anti-airs. Definitely could see how that could be a problematic matchup. And now we're going to have to see. Well, first of all, we're going to have to see whether or not Jimmy can make it back up to the grand finals. And then if Jimmy can make it up to the grand finals, what the adaptation is going to be, because Easy still undefeated throughout the entire day, has not lost a single game.
We're going to see, head into it right now, actually. Good timing. And Tayson versus Jimmy here. What will the option differences be here?
One tough thing here is that we did just have Tayson come off of a pretty good win, and Jimmy just came off a pretty tough loss. Just wasn't able to quite find their footing against the Juri pressure. So they both kind of got against the right mindset after what just happened, and so far they're looking fine. But Jimmy's getting really close to burnout. Tayson ahead in kind of every resource.
Absolutely, and that's where you want to be in this kind of matchup. Obviously, someone like Marisa can really bring it back. So you're gonna want to be careful in those situations.
Oh, good parry. We've had some really good defensive options from Jimmy throughout this entire set so far. Not that it's very long. Whoa, the full spend, but that's not a KO yet. You got a burnout for it too.
Oh, it is not, and this is where it gets scary, because now you get sideswitch in the corner, you get DI'd, you have only one level 1 here. That's all you can use, and you're gonna use it well though. Oh, he's passing up, but now look at this. You can make it back by round 3. You can maybe get a level 3 round 3 if he plays it well.
That was a really good reaction as well. I mean, a lot of people aren't going to use a raw drive impact right there. They're going to go normal into drive impact to make you guess the gap or not. But that was just purely a raw drive impact that you just raw supered in return. So really good call. And by the time I'm done explaining that, Jimmy is almost taking this round.
Yeah, absolutely. Jimmy is gonna try to find a way, but okay. I was gonna say maybe not, but yeah, big feet coming out. Gonna make sure to lock that one down.
Yeah, actually traded with the normal DP, which is pretty funny looking, but also another weird trade. Both of those aerial normals getting the weird knockdowns, but that's a huge amount of damage to that punish counter. There was
almost burnout though. Maybe that gonna break that. I like that, using the empowered fireball there to stop that. Doesn't get level 3 though, looking for overhead, doesn't quite find it. There is gonna be no level 3. But doesn't even matter.
I do have to say, once again, I mean, I know I say this a lot. I feel like I'm kind of upplaying Tayson a little bit, but I really love Tayson's matchup knowledge. Like, going for the jump in with the jump medium punch right there to get the 2-hitter to break the armor on the wake-up option from Jimmy. I felt like that's just a really smart matchup-specific thing, and now Tayson is dead.
Absolutely going to be the case. Call the future perfect there. Underhand B. No, sir, you're going down. That is a perfect for Jimmy. Really making a statement in this game.
Yeah, that's what I get for talking about how good a player is. They get perfected within 5 seconds of me saying that. All right, gonna go for just the normal grab after the Phoenix counter.
Which is smart, expand your repertoire of options for them to work out for. Let them know, hey, there's not just the one thing. keep track of a few things I got for you, buddy. And we're seeing now the options that Tayson has are looking very good right now. Jimmy, but he burned out though, and it's not going to kill just yet. Trying to find a way to reset this. Jimmy saying, no, get your hands off of me. And, oh, the overhead does catch. Oh, trying to finally grab again. Can't quite get it.
Oh, just barely got over that fireball. Thought they were going to land on it. Oh, that's a great knockdown. Oh, no, this pressure is so scary. Oh, the weird jump. Oh, my goodness. That was a weird situation. I think neither person got exactly what they wanted and just ended in a weird jab. A barre jab is the term.
Very interesting ending to that for sure. I think they both just try to get something and try to find anything out of it. They couldn't quite get it. But, oh, I like that little push him in the corner to make sure you can assert dominance there. And Jimmy trying to just keep Ryu in the corner. Tayson gets in corner. It's a little harder to obviously deal with Maurice's pressure.
And I like that we finally saw crouching heavy punch as an anti-air from Marisa. Is that gonna work? Wow, that was perfect timing. I mean, I guess I should have assumed it worked as soon as it started, but I thought that the fireball like already hit. But beautiful reactions. This is it, and that's gonna be a quick 1-to-1.
I like that. Put him all the way to the corner with that super. I forget it does that. It puts you all the way to the other side, so you're in a weird spot, low on bar, and then now we're 1-to-1 losers finals.
Yeah, also, we're finally seeing Jimmy spend more meter, which is just not happening very much at all.
You know, but the weights have come off. Jimmy has to really activate here. But I like the fireball being able to break that stance from before. It was very hard for a lot of people to deal with, but you know, Tayson found a good way around it. But Jimmy is going to be fighting back here. Doesn't want to use bar though, or too much bar at least, because it is a perfect carry.
That jump back like light punch was really cool as far as an anti-cross up right there. But I mean, there's so many different options that you can have in that situation. A lot of air-to-airs, and they're all working.
Absolutely. Oh, the perfect carry. Can at least get some nice damage off here, get some set up. I like the jumps that Tayson's doing here. It looks like he's baiting a lot of Oh, it's gonna kill level 1!
That was a good amount of damage. But yeah, that's clearly a setup that's been hitting a lot of people. I forget what the actual starter is, but Tayson does a lot of this like particular knockdown into a whiff jump normal into a meaty crouch medium punch. And it hits everybody because they think it's a mistake. I really like that a lot. Oh, parried the overhead. No punch on it or anything like that, though.
Yeah, one of these options has been quite difficult on both sides to fully get it. But oh, another grab. Caught him lacking. Overhead not going to catch, but you know, Tayson's been finding these openings with these grabs, which is hard. Jimmy has been making it very difficult to do, but Tayson's finding a way. It's truly uphill battle with that.
Ooh, that was like a little bit of a fake, and then they drove rush and stopped. That is tense situation. Oh, that's going to be a lot. That should be it, I think, for the bar. Yep, spend it while you can. One round apiece, still completely tied up. And once again, actually seeing Jimmy spend some bar. They could easily build back 3 for this final round, though.
Yeah, he's making them really work for it. Jimmy's having to use all the tricks in the bag right now, and we're seeing a lot of times that these DIs well spaced are really good, and we're going to see a level 3 crash out here, but does he? He's not burnout, obviously, but he's going to be on the better, as good of a spot as Tayson's going to be sitting.
Meaty fireball? No, didn't go for meaty fireball this time. Oh, went for the bait and catches the drive rush, and that is enough. I love these little fireball baits, these little like this has caused so much movement from Jimmy, and this is not something that we've seen Tayson use in any of the other sets so far today. I think that is super cool, and now just needs one more game to move into grand finals.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing how Tayson's able to just kind of change the gameplay in each of these matchups so far, really overcome some demons here, and it's working quite well. Jimmy, on the other hand, does have a good answer for a lot of things, but it looks like Ryu has just been difficult, especially with the fireball able to break through that armor from the stance.
Oh, that was a really risky, like kind of raw parry. Good recovering on the dash punch. Otherwise, that would have been a nightmare situation. Oh, I like that. The drive rush into the just jab to stop it. That's something that Tayson uses themselves a lot. And now Jimmy's in burnout, but does get a huge hit, and that should be easily enough.
That's going to take it. That's going to take it. Jimmy's going to look to make this hopefully to a game 5 here, but obviously Tayson's not going to take that request laying down here. And oh, the double. I like the drive reversal there to push him back a little bit, but will that be enough to help out the neutral?
Yeah, we haven't seen too many drive reversals or like the like wake up drive reversal option, whatever it's technically called, in this set at all from either side. So I like that one because it was kind of even for drive meter. Right now, though, Jimmy has no drive gauge, just allowing themselves to get burned out. There's still a lot of pressure that you can pull off as Marisa because of her natural plus frames.
Yeah, and Oh, we're seeing just the pressure right now. Oh my goodness! Oh, level 3, no way. No way you call him out like that. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that wasn't even a fireball. I mean, I'm assuming that was the reaction. This is that one hit away from tying things up. Oh no! Jump did not get, I don't know what it was supposed to be, but just unfortunate timing. And so with a very dominant game, we're immediately going to this rematch. It's gonna be 2-2, one more game. I love it.
Absolutely, and we're seeing Tayson starting off strong here, not trying to make it quick, trying to undo what happened last game, but Jimmy's just finding these ways in now before it looked like a true struggle, but Jimmy's found something. Tayson hasn't got an answer for this question on the test yet.
Oh no, the driving back going all the way through, and now you're in the corner. It's going to be the safe jump setup, and actually just goes for the safe jump that can be parried, but just went for the kind of normal option.
Absolutely, we're seeing, Jimmy is just not letting Tayson get out of this corner. It has been a rough spot to be in. And Jimmy has been a great job at gatekeeping this with anti-airs, just jumping up there with knocking him back down. But Tayson trying to get out, but Jimmy still refusing to let Tayson get out of this corner.
Oh no, that's it. Just go with the little shin kick, but Jimmy pulling off some huge adaptations is on match point now to make it back up into grand finals. Tayson needs to figure out what changed within the past few matches, and that's going to be huge. Super meaty, the bounce all the way to the side of the stage, and you want that wall carry as well.
Yeah, it's going to send a big knockback, but we're seeing Jimmy just kind of trying to run away with this right now. Does have level 3, not afraid to spend it anymore. We're seeing in losers finals, it is not a time to play. So Jimmy gets one hit here. That could be maybe driver us canceling into. We're going to probably see level 3.
Yeah, really any hit should be it, and that's the hit that I was talking about. Didn't need to spend the extra bar. Jimmy with the adaptation, bringing it back 2 games straight. I'm just kidding. I expected that we are going to see them all play out their strongest characters, which is going to be the Juri versus the Marisa. So we didn't get a chance to see how this started off last time because of the unfortunate stream crash, but I can guarantee it probably wasn't as good for Jimmy as it is right now.
Absolutely, and yeah, Jimmy definitely going to try to bring this back and make some of the options here, because it's interesting to see how we make this work, because these matchups, you may have won against Ryu, but Juri is just so aggressive when she wants to be, and Easy is a fantastic Juri player.
Yeah, and just going to be able to intercept your movement a lot more. There's also like a lot of like kind of multi-hit things that Juri ends up having, whether it be like an attack along with the slow projectile or like just some of the normals like send me kicking the 2-hit. There's just so many different things, and even with a strong start, Easy was able to, or I should say, even with against a strong start, Easy was able to take that pretty solidly. There's just Jimmy has to find something. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, this is where it gets very scary, because you're gonna be trying to like answer questions you don't even know yet, because Juri's been, I feel like the layers have been, at least for Easy's point of view, has just been very much drive rush in, pressure you, push you back, but it's really hard for Juri to be kept in the corner with the dive kick, the DP, so much mobility just in the ground and in general.
Yeah, and then you're waiting for all those things, then she just drive rushes up and throws you backwards, and you're like, oh, that works too. Oh no, baited out the tech, and the jump medium punch is gonna do it. So Easy taking game 1 again, now 4 games straight up against Jimmy so far today. Easy still has not lost a single game.
Not lost a single one, and looking to make a case to make the perfect run happen. Honestly, Easy has just been absolutely playing out of their minds, and Jimmy as well too, but just cannot find an answer for these Juri punishes.
Yeah, can't find an answer for kind of anything. I mean, the normals are just kind of outreaching, the aggression's out aggressing. I mean, you finally have this range that's good for Marisa, but oh my goodness, that charged heavy punch might have been a bait on the parry. I mean, it kind of worked that way, but maybe it was just mistimed. I don't know, but you're doing fine now. That's perfect.
That is almost, but almost. We saw at least getting close to very not perfect. That allows Jimmy to get his confidence back, and when Jimmy has confidence, Jimmy plays out of their minds. But Easy is getting these these punish counters. We mentioned how hard it was for other players to land grabs on Jimmy, but Easy is not having trouble doing it at all.
Breaking right through the parry. One thing though, I gotta say, Easy still has not continued with as many jumps as we saw from them in the first set. So they're playing a lot more grounded, I say, as they immediately jump, but that did end up whipping. And there we go. That's what we were seeing a lot of, that was working so well. Just stay in the air.
Yeah, maybe they might do a thing where they want to maybe slow it down a little bit and then whip it out if they need to for like the game. Maybe keep it like kind of chill, but then if they need to pull it out later. But it's working now. They're keeping pace with this round. At least it's not over. So the jumps are going crazy again.
Yeah. I mean, turning it on and off is a huge deal, right? Just to like keep your opponent guessing and like make sure that they're not just like, okay, they're gonna jump. You're just like, oh wait, now they grabbed me. Oh no. This is good though. We're getting close to burnout. Like a couple more blocked hits, and we could end up at burnout for easy. Playing patient. The parry's actually giving them a lot of drive gauge back.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of use out of that, and seeing again how hard it is to land these grabs consistently. But it looks like Easy's just finding ways to kind of keep out of the Marisa range for when Marisa's swinging, but somehow always get in when Marisa's trying to back up. Oh, level 3 crash out. Ooh, it's gonna be burnout.
That's a very nice kind of simple conversion. And yeah, like you said, leading to perfect burnout while Jimmy's about to be at full drive gauge. There's 2 bars left for Easy, but it's not really what you want in this situation, and you're dead, actually, I think. Oh, yeah, there we go. That looked weird. The second hit, it looked like a whiff on the ground, but all right. Finally, Easy losing their first game of the entire day, and Jimmy looking a lot more confident.
Mm-hmm. This could be a long set if Jimmy's able to keep this advantage going, keep that confidence up, and maybe even bring this to a set number 2, despite the 3-0 winners.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen runbacks already today. I mean, we saw the runback with Tayson versus Zombie. We can see the runback here, but then there's even another set after that. And look at this, getting the burnout, getting the huge anti-airs, and they're just playing leapfrog at this point.
They really are. They're switching sides, and Easy is gonna just fully take this advantage, trying to find a way to build more meter back, and still keep pressure though. Oh my goodness, Jimmy trying to find something, but even with burnout, oh, Easy's feeling very confident. Yeah,
I mean, that was a good turnaround from what we saw previous, but again, just kind of staying wild. It kind of feels like the more wild and fast-paced the match is, the better that Easy's doing. But the slower that Jimmy can control the pace, the better that Jimmy's doing, and that's been basically what it's been. Nice that we haven't seen that tick, just the jump light kick on block into the command grab yet. Oh, all the parries, all the drive gauge, and that is damage.
Yeah, and that's a punish counter off of a big miss DP there. You know, the Twitter loves to see those, and that's gonna actually be the kill without spending any meter, which is great for Jimmy because right now Easy has none.
Yeah, this level 3 is literally 1 hit away, so no matter what, I mean, we've seen actually a really good usage of kind of screen carry with that level 3 off of conversions from Jimmy, which we could see again, some opportunity. Plus, also you can kind of react to low fireball if it's used in an unsafe place.
Oh my goodness, continuing the combo actually off that corner was crazy to watch. Easy is just finding an answer for a lot of these Marisa things that Jimmy's throwing out here, and I'm loving the catch in the air because before you want to compete in the air with, oh, this could be huge actually. Hold on.
Yeah, this is two-touch. This is a two-touch situation. Oh no, didn't get too much more off of just landing that. I think that was like just a standing medium punch, but just jabbed. Still a two-touch situation. Oh no, this is guess for game. This is guess for game right here. We're going straight into the level 3. That's gonna still give some sort of okie. It's not gonna be the safe jump setup that we would get off of just the normal ender, but they are now that much closer to burnout. The level 1 gets blocked. That's gonna do a lot of chip. How safe is that? Not safe at all. Okay, I didn't know against burnout. I was like, this is curious.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. The plus 4 frames obviously in burnout, but I'm watching, but yeah, not enough frames in that to get out of that one.
Yeah. But Jimmy pulling ahead, which is again looking like a great turnaround. 2-1 right now. Looking one more game to reset, and they already have the corner, but they're also already burnt out.
But it doesn't seem to matter. They got the grab, the command grab off that, and now they're trying to put a poor Juri into burnout. They're almost fully meter. Oh, it's gonna hurt a lot. Yup. Can't do that.
The meter usage has been really good now from Jimmy, and 1 round away from resetting the bracket. Okay, there we go. This is the aggression that was working really well for Easy earlier in the set. But that was a full screen drive rush run up. That was very aggressive from the other side as well.
And Jimmy over parry. This is going to be at least a good way to get some more space on the side of Easy. Trying to find a way out of the corner, pushing Jimmy all the way to the other side of the corner, which is what they want. But Jimmy trying to maintain it, does actually for once get hit by normal one. Missing a few of those, but it doesn't matter. Easy. The third one's a try.
Oh, the air-to-air. That's a great way to deal with that jump heavy punch, but you're stunned, and that doesn't mean anything. So, Easy staying on the board. Could go to a final game here. Easy looking like they felt a lot more in control of that one than the previous ones. It's also the first stun that we've seen in, like, I don't know, 3 sets or something like that, despite how many burnouts we've seen. And, ooh, that projectile does actually hit. Very fast super.
Absolutely, and he's been throwing out. The other ones didn't work, but these last two have been on point. Catching Jimmy just feeling a little bit too aggressive with those options. I mean, Jimmy wants this because if this is a win, that is going to lead us into a reset. But oh my god, the jumps are crazy.
Just whiff jump medium punch over, and then whiff another jump medium punch over. That is Juri things. That's easy things for sure. But all right, going to burnout for this pressure. Better make it work.
Absolutely, but doesn't quite fully get all the damage that they could. Jimmy, level 2! Or was that level 1? Whatever it was, it hurts.
That was the level 2, I think, right? I honestly did not look, but I think it was. Regardless, so it's a reset. The jab is all that it takes, and we are gonna go back to 0-0 as now we're tied up as far as these players within the tournament. They've both now only lost to each other. And they've both knocked each other into losers, so only one of them can win.
Yep, both players are now losers. Whoever loses this, it's over. So we are going to be seeing who can actually take this. The Grand Finals reset. It's the place you want to be. Obviously, Jimmy feeling very good about this. Because, you know, it was a 3-0 at the start, and now we've reversed it back to 3-1. We're feeling very strong about this one.
Oh, wow. That is a fast, a lot of damage, and a lot of damage to the drive gauge just immediately off the bat. Like I said, the faster the game, the higher chance I think Easy's winning. The slower the game, the higher chance I think Jimmy's winning. And now it's slowed down a lot, and there we go. Immediately gets the anti-air, gets the corner, gets the mix-up. This speed is where Jimmy wants to hold.
Yeah, so... Oh, Jimmy, you're burnt out, though, but that's okay. This could actually work. Oh, the hit there, and able to convert it! Oh my goodness, burnt out does not matter. Jimmy gets still on the hit.
Yeah, Jimmy's been very willing to burn out in corner pressure, and honestly, it's fine because Marisa has so many like plus on block pressure options that don't really change all that much because of burning out. Wow, immediately going there into the level 2, and they heard that we didn't like them not spending meters, so they're gonna spend it. They got into the burnout. They're gonna get the parries on this. That's a full gauge refresh, and this is not death, but one mix away from death. Wait, is this death? Is this death? Death? Oh my goodness! Wow! I was so confident that wasn't death. I was so confident.
That level 1, just the you know, why I oughta. Every time that move hit, it is crazy. Just fully back into the full force punches. There's a lot of damage, but Easy not gonna go down without a fight here. Does catch it. Trying to just fully blitz right now. Done with letting Jimmy get too much space out of corner.
Yeah, I don't think I've never seen that route before. It was like the forward roundhouse in the corner to launch him a little bit higher and charge the level 1, something like that. It was pretty cool, pretty weird, but regardless, we're already on a different round where already Jimmy is looking like they're going down. Easy just taking full corner control. Oh my goodness, this would be a comeback. Oh no, this could happen. This could very much happen. Oh, you're dead. You might be dead right here. I think it's very, very much possible you spend the
you're dead.
Level 2, you're dead. Oh no.
Disgusting right there. Disgusting.
Oh no, I said this could very much happen. Oh, what a crouch medium punch as well. Jimmy is at 1000% right now, has turned on whatever booster they needed to get this far. They are just looking incredible. Easy still absolutely not out of it. Does force the burnout in a situation that you really don't want to be burned out in. Yeah, you're getting close to the corner. You got to be careful about so many different things here.
Your options are a little bit limited as obviously you get to the corner, get burnt out, and it's scary, but Jimmy just keeps finding a way to fight out of the corner with this. It's insane the way they're handling it, and they're not even stunned it. There's the stun, though. Oh, we're going to see a combo here from... Yeah, just going to take a little play there. You know what? Don't risk it. You've seen many times now what Jimmy can do. Do not give this guy any chance to come back.
Yeah, you're literally coming off the back of a 95% comeback, basically. So you just spend it. Spend anything you can. Absolutely. But still, regardless, I mean, Jimmy's up for the first time in this tournament, which is still a huge deal. Oh, doesn't quite get any sort of follow-up off of that, but does follow across the screen.
Yep, still looking for every option. Oh, and the disrespectful driver is punching in the face. Does not give a chance to breathe. And right now, Jimmy is trying to run away with this, but although there is no bar below, the hopscotch that Easy is playing is causing quite a problem for Jimmy to respond to.
Just backing up. I like this. This is like we have not seen that much of just like a retreat from Easy mostly the entire set, the entire day. They've been holding forward, and once again though they've stopped jumping as much, and we haven't actually seen that much of an answer to the jumps except for the air to airs, which is exactly what we just saw. But it feels like maybe aerial could be an option. We are very close to burnout though. I would be very scared. The parry did not need to do that. Actually, a DI reaction would have killed almost undoubtedly, and the level 1 off of the parry scaling certainly not.
I do think actually maybe the DI could have been the better play because it wouldn't have caused so much scaling on your moves there. But maybe the perfect pair to get in the head. But yeah, as you mentioned, the jumps are happening a little bit less. Maybe just a moment of hesitation there on the side of Easy to not do the game plan you thought of at the start. But oh my god, any unsafe move will result in level 3. You got to be careful.
That is
Jimmy's
also
suffering.
That is the worst angle to jump in against Marisa, and they've been unpunished. Easy went unpunished 3 times in a row. Just EX up punch, you know, quarter circle backwards EX punch is just death right there. There's 10 seconds left. There's 8 seconds left. We are in a potential timeout situation, but the command grab means that it's never ever over. Truly, 3 seconds left. They have one more projectile. Oh, they pressure in the time. They weren't able to get there in the end.
That is great. Jimmy was sitting there throwing so much pressure. I think Jimmy didn't realize the time. Honestly, I think Jimmy forgot about the time because, you know, we rarely see, probably the first time this tournament for a while, we see the timeout. Forgot about the amount of pressure the time was going to put on the game.
Yeah. I mean, that's the first timeout that I've seen in, I think, Breakout Series in general. No, maybe we saw one earlier with, like, one of the Honda players maybe, but regardless, we haven't seen one in a very, very long time. So it's especially in this matchup that's been so rushdown heavy, to see a full timeout is pretty wild. Probably not gonna let it happen again though.
Absolutely, yeah. This game is, as many people said, very fast paced, so it's very rare to see timeout. But right now, again, we're getting the aggressive play style here. The drive rush, Jet level 1, get back over there.
All the way across the screen with that drive rush. Just does not care. There's a drive run, really. But we've seen both of them do that a lot of the times. They just, like, seem confident about that. And wow, kind of threads the needle there. Hits that gap with the drive impact and goes for the safe jump. Goes for a few more moves on block. Goes for the safe jump a lot when they want to get the burnout, and they're very close. Yeah,
really just a lot of safe options here. And we're back to this mini game. This mini game we played before that went to time, but 44 seconds. I don't think you're able to play it out full anymore. And ooh, Easy able to find the pressure to push it back. Jimmy not quite able to, endure this pressure anymore.
Yeah, it just gets clipped in the face with Roundhouse, and I mean that's such a great like wall button to just kind of throw out and just see if people run into it. But wow, look at this, spending a lot of drive rush or drive game meter gauge already for these drive rushes, and we're seeing a lot more of these kind of preemptive normals. They're working.
Yeah, that was very, very smart to jump over, get the grab, send it on back home, and now we're seeing Easy just with a ton of lead here. Jimmy's gonna need to find something crazy with low bar and level 3. I mean, that's what you can do, but do you want to risk it this round? I mean, you're getting slowly poked down. Goes to level 3.
No! Oh, it recovered so fast. I think it was a great concept, but just an inch away, an inch too far away for that to work, I think.
Absolutely, and that would have been really genius to hit there rather than the fireball hit you block again, because then you're gonna run out of meter to defend yourself. So using it there was genius play, just a little bit outspaced.
Yeah, just barely. I mean, that projectile recovers so fast, but that means that Easy is once again up in the tournament. At this point, I want to see Jimmy win this one. I want to see us go to a final game in this tournament, because we are doing, amazing. Unfortunately, the second hit of that up punch is just whiffing.
Obviously, yes, we want to see more gameplay, but it looks like Easy wants to get the screw. When the perfect parry on that is so nice. Doesn't really cash out too much, but does. Oh, get the overhead and a reset here. Gonna get more and more of a lead, and the punish counter to throw. Oh my goodness, burnt out.
Oh, that is the worst thing that can happen. Getting the full punish, and now no more meters, so can basically guarantee the stun, and the stun should guarantee the kill. I almost wonder if there was a way to do that without spinning bar. That didn't even kill, but oh my god, another DI. That is just rude, and we are on tournament point for Easy.
Yeah, we're seeing now Easy is just finding every right guess here. The run-up grabs, the run-up hits, everything that they're doing is just working every time right now. And Jimmy is struggling for an answer, but it's not over. Two fists, two quick ones to the head. Jimmy trying to reclaim space here. Does get a good combo going on here. Trying to find anything he can to catch a lead.
Oh, the jump pad light punch has been, oh my goodness, the jump light punch air to air is so good. Jimmy's really been changing the entire match with that. Once again, though, the second hit of the up punch whiffing, you still take that as an AA, and both in burnout. We are all glowing white right now.
Oh, the escape. We haven't seen anyone do it yet, but it looks like Easy going to be the one to break that curse of getting Jimmy out of the corner, but we're headed right back. That dive kick got away once, but certainly Jimmy doesn't let you get away with that again.
Oh, so close to getting stunned, and yeah, they're just sitting there waiting with the super. No, they did not do it fast enough. That is honestly probably death. Yeah, you're just spending it, and you're getting the kill right here. It's tournament point. You got to spend everything you can to stay in this game.
Absolutely. Didn't want to use the last little bit of drive rush just in case, so just catch a little too. I like that. Oh, good start there. Easy trying to find a way. One more round and you're over. One more round lost, though, and you're in another whole another game.
Yeah, oh no, that's going to be a pretty big starter. Okay, didn't actually spend any drive gauge to continue that. Just went for the normal knockdown and then used it for Oki instead. Oh, that was scary. That could have been a grab, that could have been a punish, but just went for the normal instead.
Yeah, and gets out of corner for now at least, and Jimmy trying to find an answer. The dive kick has been really good in getting over the pressure that Jimmy's used to. Does catch a hard hit there with a punish counter. This could be massive. Jimmy is burnt out though. There's level 3 on the side of Easy. Oh, Easy might get burnt out. No, parries it. Oh, kicks the air here. Oh, this could be huge. Go for level 3. There it is. Now, I don't think he's going to kill, but he's going to leave a huge amount of meter regeneration inside of Easy.
Yeah, it's yeah, getting that meter back is going to be huge, and we're about to hit level 2. Oh, the air to air. Oh no, they canceled the air to air with a different air to air jump medium punch made for that, and then the full hit conversion, the confirm into the EX dive kick, and Easy